What's up, everybody? After a slight delay, we're finally here for the USNA West World Warrior Finals here to find out who will be joining Chris CCH at Capcom Cup. And I'm joined alongside here by my good buddy Ringe. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Hope you're doing well on top of everything else. The dog runs by in the background. We always got animal issues, me and you know what I'm saying? But yes, we are here gathered for the West Coast representation for the Capcom Cup qualifier, right? We already got a couple of West Coasters in there, right? We saw, of course, Nephew qualify via Singapore, Noah the Prodigy qualify via Blink Respawn, and of course, Chris CCH, the overall total point earner, definitely got himself in the Capcom Cup as well. And it's important to note with Nephew and Noah the Prodigy as well, the fact that they actually were eligible to compete in this regional finals. Because they didn't actually get a cash prize like Chris CCH did for being the overall point earner out of the World Warrior. So they were eligible, but they actually dropped out themselves, right? They decided to remove themselves from the process and have everybody else fight it out for another Capcom Cup spot. So big ups to them for that as well.
Yeah, they're not going to play the gatekeeper roles over here, so they've stepped out. But it means that we are resulting in 8 players over here. Of course, 4 of them, the 4 highest seeds from the 3 weeks, basically, the 3 highest totals, will be on the winner side, and the other 4 will be on the loser side. So on the winner side, we have JB, Filipino Man, Zach Boz, and Snake Eyes. And on the loser side, we'll have Samurai, Mike X, Chris T, and Kavan or Kevin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
I believe it's Kavan. Yeah, Kavan.
Kavan, okay.
Formerly Yanoob, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if you're more familiar with that name, that's who Kavan will be.
Oh, that's Yanoob? That's Yanoob?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I believe
go.
Vicious is the one that told me that. I think so. But yeah, definitely Kavan in the building as well. Yeah, a West Coast staple. Saw a lot of him in the World Warriors and Street Fighter V as well, with pretty much all these guys, right? JB, Filipino Man, Zach Boz as well. Definitely had a great showing here in Street Fighter 6 so far, especially in these World Warrior events where he's in winner's side. Going up against Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes, always fun to see Snake Eyes in tournament, right? Always, it's like a shiny, you know? I mean, you never really see Snake Eyes in a bracket like that. But he has showed up. He's going to show out, try to qualify for Capcom Cup with the Zangief, I imagine. Then we got Samurai, Mike X, and Christy and Kavan, as you said, all through the losers bracket as well. It's going to be a star-studded show, all kinds of West Coast staples. I'm looking forward to seeing another member of our region join Capcom Cup.
Yeah, for sure. And, just to keep in mind as well, you had mentioned a little bit about the prize money. Well, we do have prize money here, but we also have the Matcherino for everybody to be able to donate to or use one of those beautiful free coupon codes to, add a little bit of money to there. It's not a huge amount, but it does help and give these players a little bit of reward for helping. So I just clicked claim code right there. You saw my name just pop up right over there. You see that 25 cents. Wow. Being added there, and we've got 38 left after we just got Bushin Style, Light 299, and Michael Hayes, Michael Hayes here contributing as well. You can also contribute directly to the pot, but the players also are going to win money for winning this tournament here. And so if we actually take a look at the prize here, first place will be getting $2,000 for winning this tournament here. Second place, $1,500, and third place, $1,000. And we're actually paying all the way out, all top 8. So all 8 players who made it here are making a little bit of money. 7th and 8th getting $300 total.
Nice. Yeah, glad to see all of top 8 being paid out. Great sight to see. Now we're going to get into this top 8. So again, it's going to be for a Capcom Cup qualifying spot right here. Winner goes to Ryu Goku, Tokyo, Japan, to compete for the $1 million first place prize, of course, and other dollary dues on top of that. So we got JB lining up. I forgot who JB's first is. I know it's Zach Ba. Oh, I think it's Filipino Man, right?
JB's first opponent is Filipino Man, yes.
Okay.
So actually, we've been getting, obviously we just had a patch. That's why we got delayed, because there was definitely some unintended stuff in that patch. But we already just saw earlier Salty Kid qualifying with Kimberly. So we got a Kimberly into, unfortunately, at the expense of Garnett. But Filipino Man and Zach Boz are some of the only Chun-Lis. I can't remember how many Chun-Lis are in, but we have 2 of them here on the winner's side. So we have a high chance of getting some of these Chun-Lis in here. But obviously JB, we know how strong this guy is.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You go by the numbers, it's like a 50% chance, right? And then you realize that the opponents are JB and Snake Eyes, and you're like, well, those odds might go down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, oh, and already baiting out the reversal. That put Filipino Man in burnout as well. We go into the corner. It's time to bully.
Oh boy, yeah. Just not ready for it. Had the level 1, but is JP gonna spend? Oh, he doesn't even need to spend any. Never mind. I always forget Rashid combos. Good damage. Good damage.
Most definitely. Yeah, we're gonna get the corner, or excuse me, the pressure started. Trying to put him towards the corner with the Isar.
Yeah, even if Filipino Man or Zach Boz are the first one, I mean, are gonna win this tournament. They won't be the first Chun-Li to make it, but they will be the second Chun-Li. But again, JB Rashid is definitely going to put a monkey in that plan right there, a monkey wrench in that plan.
Put some extra meat on that elbow. Was able to combo off of it. Oh, now we're going to close the door. Filipino Man, he knew he had to go big, right? Overhead directly into CA. He's going to be able to build him some drive meter back, but still a long way to go through burnout.
And that CA did so much. Whoa, was that intentional whiff right there?
I don't know, but he knows he can't be chipped. Oh! Yeah, he was trying to avoid. Maybe got caught jumping there. I'm not sure, but yeah. Filipino Man, he knew he couldn't take any more of Chip, and I mean, Rashid is a chip monster.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Chun-Li, I know a lot of less people played her, and I know in this recent patch, like, she didn't get a ton of great things. She definitely got a few small things here, so I'm not sure if Filipino Man feels like, oh my gosh, this character is like so much better off or anything like that. So
yeah, Filipino Man, he likes his characters for sure. He sticks with them through thick and thin.
And interestingly enough, Rashid only got some small nerfs here and there. Oh boy, ow!
No chops allowed. Closed fist only. My goodness, Filipino Man.
Oh, man. Yeah, that standing heavy kick just wreaking some havoc on JB over there. So, and because we are in top 8 per CPT rules, these should all be 3 out of 5 the entire way.
Yeah, most definitely. Filipino Man just going low again. Just keep the pressure going.
Walk all the way back. Just because Rashid is so good at getting out of the corner, wanted to be ready for any attempt.
Yeah, it was low on drive meter as well. Has built a lot of it back. So when he's going to get aggressive, actually tried to beat that. Doesn't end up trading. It's not that bad, but this is.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, I know Super Art 1 got nerfed for Rashid. Yeah. They left 2 alone, but Gosh, combos. And yeah, didn't even go for empty low, just went for the empty light punch to interrupt any sort of button presses. Not dead yet, too far away for the throw.
Yeah, I think JB straight called out the fact that Filipino Man was trying to call out the fake safe jump.
Oh no, that's gonna be
she caught him. I don't even think that was a landing frame punish either. It didn't say punish counter if I recall correctly. Either way, Filipino Man finds the jabs to victory. 3 is the charm after all.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, he went for the whole level 3. He didn't. Oh wait, this last round. Yeah, kill him.
Yeah, that's right.
Kill him.
That's right.
Oh man.
Like that. Ooh.
Okay.
Moment here, but 1 up. And as you said, James, gonna be 3 out of 5. So got ourselves an old school 2 out of 3 set essentially here with it being 1 up.
All right.
Man, there's a long time Rose player thing too. I guess there's a long time like character player card, but of course Filipino Man always gonna be rocking that, always gonna be repping.
Oh yeah. I mean, if he could get Rose back in this game, he'd be ecstatic. Yeah. Remember how happy he was when he got Rose in Street Fighter V. JB right now.
Spacing from JB. You saw Filipino Man press back with a jab. Got punish countered for it. Oh my goodness, again. This is Bully Scholarship Edition.
Yeah, tried to press a button in a plus situation. Well, I should say in JB's plus situation. Got counter hit for it. Probably expecting JB to try to steal a turn or something. Oh boy. Yeah, and the immediate jump special move. I mean, Chun-Li has that as well to avoid throws, so.
Yeah, I wonder if
can't be too mad that Rashid got one.
I wonder if he's gonna bust it out. Does manage to get a level 1 off. He needs to build to another level 1 here, or at least get himself out of the corner. Actually does both. That's huge.
So he's got to be ready for the drive impact. And honestly, JB. Oh wait, okay.
Yeah, like that bust out from JB. Calling out the pressure out of the legs. Now gets the empty low. You're in the corner, but you got your drive meter back.
Yeah.
Takes one throw. What are we going to do with it? Ooh, tries the shimmy, but the defense is solid.
A little too late on that with punish. Oh, that's going to be blocking a punish here. He's going to be able to have a level 1. Should be enough to kill. Doesn't even need it. Wow. What a calculation on damage right there. Knew he didn't even need the level 1 to get the kill.
Man, both of these characters know both of these players know the characters well. JB here, striking first, built to the Esar. You already know. Gonna change the weather up here on the beach.
Oh, wow. Perfect micro walk into the drive parry on that. We see so many players accidentally walk into Esar trying to do that,
100%. Yeah, Filipino man's Esar defense right there was incredible. Ooh. We are at the corner regardless, though. JB's managed to find some hits. He does call out that overhead. It's actually not airborne despite the animation to it, so has a lower hurt box the whole time.
Yeah, it doesn't even air reset them. Oh, he had that all scoped out, ready to go. Not enough to kill, though. And in fact, Filipino man is in range to get one hit into kill right now. One hit will be able to take him. But Chip.
Oh, he waited for it. Oh, he blocked the overhead. Oh my goodness, this is so tense right now. He tries the anti-air, but he can't afford the trade. Oh my goodness, JB getting Kobe for Vladi right there.
Oh God. Oh man, don't remind me here. Oh man. Well, I mean, please do remind me about that.
That was in our favor. That was a
good one. That was a good one for sure. I mean, you could talk about, having it be from the Memphis side of, Kwame Brown or something like that, but
different stories for sure.
Yes,
supposed to remember the good times.
But yeah, I mean, that trade happened. I just that scream was completely involuntary. Let me tell you. Oh, another trade. A very unfortunate situation, but that time he wasn't going to die from it. So look at this. He's getting all the corner pressure here. Filipino man. Yep.
What punish! And again, all these chops, like you said, close fist only meets him with the stand fears. Oh, right now, Chun-Li keeps open.
Because in Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, standing heavy punch has always been one of her best neutral buttons. Great with Punisher and stuff. And then in 6, they're like, why not we make it so Chun-Li can combo out of it by going into a stance? Why not,
No, the third jab actually connected, but JB, it looked like he flubbed the conversion a little bit. Not sure what happened with Filipino man attacking the drive meter. Oh, the reset ended up back in front.
Yeah.
Looking right now, but a perfect parry on the overhead attempt. Stop.
Okay, so here comes the Asar here. Oh, and speaking of perfect parry, the back throw, but yeah, it ran out. Okay, that was all the hits. No more hits left over.
Man, this is blue stuff. This is that type of neighborhood with the characters and all the parries. My goodness.
I thought we were playing some Third Strike here,
Another perfect parry to call out the dry rush follow-up. This is huge right now from JB.
Wow.
Does chase down.
Yeah, he went for the neutral jump, but it didn't get away with the train. And then he pressed the button afterwards. I'm sure both of them thought they were going to get the hit, and so they were just trying to confirm their hit, which made JB press another button, and Filipino man came out with a light punch, which probably beat JB's medium punch or something, and so that's going to give Filipino man the victory.
This is all infighting right now. We are slugging it at close quarters. Like what I'm seeing, though, everybody's very confident in their ranges, right? Have their spacing traps, feel like they know how the post-trade scenarios are going to play out as well. These are just two very confident players, know their characters very well, so you're seeing them duke it out. Oh, nice job, the OD to out-prioritize the Koken.
Oh, that's a whip punish. Okay. And look at that corner carry over here. Oh, back throw. Interesting. I mean, you're basically at the middle of the screen, so.
Oh my, the fierce traded. Oh, actually, I was going to try the anti-air. Ends up going with a regular parry, but still finds his turn regardless. Filipino man. Heavy control of this round so far.
That's those dagger normals and the knife normals, man. Oh, sword normals, I'm sorry.
Yeah, most definitely. The Chun-Li, you saw that nerf to the hit confirmability of the forward heavy or medium punch. Cost Filipino man in the corner. That's how JB's gotten this all started.
Oh, and still gets burned out.
Not only that, he still dies.
Never mind. Never mind. Drive gauge is not the thing to be concerned about here. All right, match point here for JB. Obviously coming to our final game, even on our first set of the night. Jesus.
Oh,
the delay?
Yeah, sick delay right here from JB.
Oh.
Said Filipino man was cooking earlier, but my man's put the apron on. He has put the chef hat on. He's cooking up a meal for winners finals. JB 3-2 over Filipino man. Well done. Both players, honestly, that was a dope set.
Yeah, JB looked like got a little angry there in that last game. He was like, no, you are not stopping me here. And you know what? Rashid is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And so he's going to move on here to the winners finals. Like you said, we'll be jumping to the other side of the winners bracket. But, you know, speaking of winners, you too can also be a winner. If you grab yourself some Bait clothing from Bait, wonderful partner here with Weds Night Fights, as well as Zenny. I mean, I'm wearing one of my Zenny glasses right now. So, you know, shout outs to them, by the way. Nice, affordable glasses, because glasses can cost a lot of money. So thank you to them.
Yeah, and just big ups to JB as well. I feel like he's really taken a leap this year as a player. Like, he's talked about the psychology aspect, right? Approaching the game differently, improving differently. Really made leaps in that aspect. We saw him captain a team for the first time in SFL, right, as well this year. So it's been dope to see his growth and maturity as a player, and he'll be in winners finals. Awaiting the winner of our next match is going to be Zach Boz and Snake Eyes, the ever elusive.
I mean, we haven't seen Snake Eyes. I mean, because we've been doing a bunch of these World Warriors here for NA West, and we haven't seen Snake Eyes play in the last few tournaments, but he obviously earned enough just through his 3 highest points to get him here on the winner's side of things. And so really excited. Always fun to see Snake Eyes play, because his Zangief is always, it's like, it's different, you know. There's just something very calculated about Snake Eyes' Zangief. It's so precise. Like, we watch Mena Zangief, and Mena is just like, I'm holding forward, I'm drive rushing, I'm like coming at you. And then Snake Eyes is always just this really careful player. Like, he won't SPD you all that much until he's like super confident he's scared you into blocking, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. I would say calculated and confident are the two like hallmarks of his play style, which is funny because that kind of translates to how he entered the World Warriors, right? He was just like, he got the amount of points that he was like, pretty sure I'm gonna need these to get on the winner's side. I'm confident that will be enough. And then, yeah, I mean, that's what he did. He entered the 2 or 3 that he needed here on the winner's side. That's where you need to be, where you want to be at the very least going into the regional finals. So he's here, 1 match away from winners, and then, you know, just a couple more away from potentially Ryugoku. But Zach Boz does stand in his way. Zach Boz, one of the standouts from Pacific Northwest, has been doing the damn thing with Chun-Li, especially in the past couple of World Warriors. Yeah. And in his way, it's going to be an interesting one. It always is, because as you said, like, we don't get to see a lot of Snake Eyes, and he's very calculated, one of the slowest paced, footsie, ground-based Zangiefs that you'll ever see, right? Not thirsty for the SPD, is willing to out-ground game you. See how it goes. Against Chun-Li, that's going to be tough, but he just reads the Kokoken at 99 seconds instead. And look at the confidence. This is the confident side of Snake Eyes.
This is like the CPU Zangief, and I'm even saying that he doesn't SPD that much, but he's like, you know what? I'm starting strong. Might as well, you know, add that threat in right away to make him think about it. And also, don't forget, too, remember how he casually just, you know, last year came on into the online, you know, tournament, beat Reynolds, JP in grand finals, and just qualified, you know, no problem.
He does what he does, like, and it always ends up in a qualification for sure. Oh, but he does get caught right there. Perhaps reaching Zach Boz at the drive rush, find some pressure.
Okay, now you see him walking back in there. And, you know, Chun-Li, I mean, obviously with her normals and stuff like that, very good to be able to play footsies against Zangief. But, I mean, Zangief's normals in this game are kind of good. So.
Yeah, definitely. He's a problem on the ground for sure. Oh, but Zach Boz right there, either confirming or sending. We saw Y-Chan at CPT Japan able to confirm those. It's not an easy window. I believe it's a 14-frame window. So does just send it there, but against Snake Eyes, that same thing that cost him earlier in the round. I think looking for the throw tag off of it, the delayed one, because the timing is getting blown up.
Yeah, so Zach Boz definitely, you know, spotting maybe a potential crack in the armor for Snake Eyes' defense. Snake Eyes has got to look out for that. Oh, what a perfect parry. Doesn't go. Oh, is he going to go for the side switch route? No, actually does not.
Yeah, just ended up kind of going with the flip over. Eventually, Snake Eyes catches him with a reset. It's very scary for you now. Even with Snake Eyes and Burnout, he's got the level 3, so you have to structure your offense very carefully. Zach Boss, showing no fear, just getting in his face. Now backing off, tried to dash forward. No combo. I think it needs to be the OD version, right?
Yeah, it has to be OD, so he doesn't have that available to him, but he's not going to need it here. It's just going to be a bunch of drive rush. Right when he gained that meter back, he's like, now I have what I need to defeat you.
Yeah, great check on the drive rush, and then his drive meter coming back gives him the extension needed to kill.
And you saw that. Remember how I said that Snake Eyes does that SPD a lot? You just saw him dash up right in front of Zach Boss's face and just wait. He just waited. Oh, Zach Boss hitting Snake Eyes again with drive rush into heavy kick.
Yeah, doing the thing. Oh my goodness, but SPD from the heavens back down to earth.
Ooh. Ow. And Snake Eyes is like, you know what? Those are individual hits. I am Zangief. I am willing to take that. But nice backdash from Zach Boss. And I thought he was going to try to go for maybe a level 1 combo to put him at Burnout, but doesn't need it because he just gets another combo and is going to take that round.
Yeah, I wonder if like Zach Boss got caught thinking about the level 1, or if that was like an early combo so that he could put him in block stun to burn him out that way, or if it gets hit, then obviously he just kills, right? So I wonder definitely.
Whoa.
Zach Boss though again, trying not to let Snake Eyes get out of this corner, willing to spend all his drive meter for it.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to go for the level 2 specifically for the side switch over here. Especially because, there was going to be so much scaling on that off of the perfect. Actually, it wasn't off of the perfect parry because he landed and got the counter hit. Oh, nope.
Zach Boss, beautiful stuff right there. And that's going to close out game 2. Scouting the drive impact was ready even when the normal gets absorbed to cancel into the super. Looking sharp.
Yeah, that's just awareness right there. Like a lot of people are like, man, how did he have the reaction? He was already thinking about doing super cancels and stuff like that. So, again!
And this time low crushing the crouch light kick. I believe would have hit before with throw text, but oh my goodness, Snake Eyes. Angry just pulls out an SPD.
Right? In a negative situation, he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna hit this. Well, I should say negative, but it was a rapid fire light situation, so it could have been frame trapped.
Yeah, it was definitely a spooky situation. I wasn't expecting it for sure. Snake Eyes, look at this. Using that chop, that medium punch to control a lot of space, trying to cut off the entry point for Zach Boss.
And I love that. Zach Boss has hit him with that heavy kick off of the drive rush so many times. This time he just did drive rush into throw. Perfect, mind games right there, conditioning.
Yeah, he's been outspacing a lot of the lights that Snake Eyes has been choosing to respond with to these block strings. So there's again that combo in short.
It's always odd, but
Could be for efficiency's sake, maybe just saving all the resources. Oh, that was scary, but actually just responds to the perfect parry after Zach Boss. And the overhead, that's gonna be enough as long as he doesn't drop the combo. You already know where the bread is buttered, baby. Those overhead combos gonna do the damage needed.
Yeah, and so here we go, Zach Boss going up 2-1 against Snake Eyes. As I mentioned, we have 2 Chun-Li's on the winner's side. Filipino Man already going down to JB, will be being sent to the loser side. Zach Boss trying to be the only Chun-Li to get into winners finals right now.
Oh, and then Zach Boss, I think he was able to calculate. He saw the dash. He was able to confirm that medium punch, but perfect parry.
Oh, ow! Caught him out of the air.
Zangief says, what is CTE? Oh, no, he got caught parrying.
And that was a punish counter. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
Go next round. Oh, wait. Okay, go next round again.
Yeah. You're just like, whatever. Okay, it's all good. That round was a wash.
Very smart for Snake Eyes to end with that OD German right there. It builds so much meter. So I'm going to shoot up to like a 2 1/3, almost a half.
Blocked it that time.
Oh, got reset again, though.
Yeah, but it's got him. Good situation here for Snake Eyes. Oh!
Oh, he's actually still able to whiff punish that just in time. Gets the side switch combo as well. Zach Boss not trying to play too timid. Both players low on drive meter. He wants to keep the pressure up.
Oh, no whiff punish right there from Snake Eyes.
Shot the rough thing, but again, that chop, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Zach Boz is definitely adding a little bit more of the fireball into his neutral game here. Oh no, was that close enough? Oh my god, it was.
And that's exactly what happens, right? That's why Snake Eyes, he chooses to frustrate you on the ground, ties it up 2-2, forces you to start throwing fireballs just outside that stand medium punch range, and that opens you up to the possibility of level 2. Beautiful, beautiful fighting game work for Snake Eyes.
Dude, all I was thinking was like, I wonder if level 1 can kill here. And then he just did OD Air SPD Borscht Dynamite. And that was enough. I was like, okay.
It's ridiculous how much that does. It's like an ender on a short combo. Like, just it's wild.
Yeah, but you're so right that when these players know their damage, they know their character's damage is here.
I'm telling you, resource management. I mean, it's one of the pillars. It's one of the things that really separates top level players from players right beneath them.
And I know that CERN Bison is no longer here, but if he was still here, I would have told you, yes, just use Zangief's chops to kill him because he just did nothing to those.
You see Snake Eyes. Now he's starting to drive reversal. The drive rush cancels, right? He's been opened up by that heavy kick off the drive rush cancel. So trying to go to something else. Zach Boz with the reset in the level 1. Again, the efficiency. My goodness.
Dude, just having the that overhead out of the stance is such a powerful tool for Chun, who's traditionally never really had overheads,
Yeah, 100%. We see Zach Boz. I mean, the mix-ups was what's really great about this set for him so far. The things off the drive rush cancels that have opened up Snake Eyes, the overheads.
Oh, wow, that barely reached.
Oh, Snake Eyes. And again, he got caught reaching, right? Zach Boz, I think he thought he conditioned him to block enough now.
Right.
That heavy kick would have beat that throw again.
Yeah, but you saw Zach Boz went to it once and Snake Eyes blocked it once. Oh, but then see, he went back to it. So yeah, we see the mind games happening here. But whereas Zach Boz was getting the right reads early on, now it's Snake Eyes. Oh my god, that was far.
Yeah, man, Snake Eyes. Oh, what's he gonna do here? This is a nice mirrorless combo, honestly. No overhead, just goes for the throw this time. Oh, I'm so afraid. He tries to catch him reaching. He does it very disciplined. Oh, this is so scary, the intensity.
Still alive. Oh no!
And this is what we talked about when we said at the outset, Snake Eyes, one of the best footy Zangiefs in the business.
Yeah, with that sweep too. It's not even the fastest sweep. It's a pretty slow sweep, but it reaches so far. Here we go. Final game, final round.
What? The Hazanshu ends up getting thrown after the jump. Oh no, and then the drive rush cancel gets thrown. Snake Eyes.
That is such a mental breaker right there. Oh no! Oh no!
That last round was, oh man.
Dude,
Oh man.
Look. If Zach Boz, look, I'm telling you, Zach Boz, you have my permission as a person with a temperament to break your joystick right now. Wow. I'd be so frustrated at that point. Oh my God. Because, yeah, obviously, that's always been a weakness of things like Hazanshu or even like Ibuki's overhead in 5 and stuff. They land on the ground. You can throw them before they actually get back on the ground, before they actually hit. And so that's gotta have been painful. Oh my God.
Yeah, especially because I wonder if it was like an execution error that Hazanshu, because it looked like it was done in response to a jump, and I don't know if that's like a strat. I don't know if that's something I'm just like blanking on what that Chun-Li's do. But man, that was an unfortunate start too. I mean, an even more unfortunate round. That was wild stuff. But of course, very fortunate if you're Snake Eyes, who of course always seems right. Like he plays most of the set just grounded footies, clean whiff punishes, getting his damage there, and then one round in the clutch moments, he just busts out SPD after SPD, ending it with the level 3 as well. So our winners finals, like we said, right? Even though there was 2 Chun-Li's up there, with their opponents are JB and Snake Eyes, the odds tilt a little bit.
And you know what? I mean, I got to imagine JB was probably watching that and kind of hoping that, Zach Boz would advance forward. Obviously, it's nothing against Zach Boz, but it's just, Snake Eyes. I mean, if he's just on one day, like, it's so painful to fight him. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, he's one of them, right? One of the greatest grappler players in existence, like straight up. So like whenever you run into him in bracket, I mean, regardless of the strength of his current character, he's always threatening to beat you. So he's gonna be in winners finals right there up against JB, as we said. But now drop down to the first round of the loser side of things. We got a bunch of other star-studded individuals. I know Mike X is down here, Kavan, Chris T, and whatnot. But I believe Mike X, I'm not sure who his opponent is.
Samurai. It's going to be Samurai that he's going up against. And obviously Samurai, long time been one of the strongest players here in the West Coast. But I feel like he's never quite been able to get over that, like, he's just basically made it to the top of the hill. But, players like Nephew and JB, and Chris CCH always seem to be getting in his way now. But outside of them, like, he's right there. But he's going to have to do it through the loser side over here. So whoever wins this does go up against Zach Boss. But Samurai's going to have to get through Mike X first. If I'm not mistaken, our only Canadian representative here, Mike X, I think.
Yeah, I think so on the West Coast side of things. Mike X, he's definitely from Canada. I always remember because his dojo at least was, I don't know if it still is, the Saskatoon squad.
Oh, Saskatoon squad.
So,
that's amazing.
Repping Saskatoon, or maybe that's just a pun he likes, Maybe he's not actually from Saskatoon at all.
Well, it does say Saskatoon on his name on start.gg, so, it's either that or he's just lying to us for some reason.
Oh, he changed the dojo, huh? Okay, coward.
Oh, okay.
And of course, Mike X, who has been one of the premier players out here on the West Coast side of things for Street Fighter 6, right? He's been honestly having great showing since the inception of this game. And I think he made Capcom Cup last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah. Samurai, of course, he was in Capcom Cup the last year of Street Fighter 5. Missed it last year. But, here we go. Good damage off of this. Into the sweep. What kind of setup he goes for? He goes for the safe jump setup. Interesting.
And then the perfect parry actually gets the punish on the fireball. Samurai here in control of the screen, in control of the drive. It's looking strong for him. Combos off the OD fireball as well. Shout out to Juggle Points.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah. She's doing a great job holding this corner position, not letting Mike X jump out, but then also not being too passive. Although Mike X has kind of walked his way out of here now.
A little scary right there on that whip crouch medium kick, with Samurai definitely ready to defend the skies. Perhaps he was scouting that more. That's why we didn't see that whip punish.
Watch out for the overhead. Oh, what a block! But he was burnt out, so he can't punish it. And now they're both burnt out, so Chip is a problem. Oh, he tried. He was trying to snipe him out of the air. And perhaps if Samurai had actually whipped the button, he might have caught him in the landing delay. But Samurai didn't press anything, so he was able to block the instant he touched the floor again.
Yeah, I 100% think he would have caught the landing frames if Samurai pressed something. So, very good discipline.
And here we go, corner setup. Oh, yeah, goes for the double light frame kill right there. He's tried to shimmy Mike X like two or three times, and Mike X has not been at all.
Not whatsoever. Mike X, beautiful timing right there. Worked out. I like him choosing the crouch medium punch as well in that moment. Got the disjointed hitbox on it, great counter poke. Oh, and the meaty stand fierce. Let me get some of that. That's a meat lovers button if I've ever seen
Mike was
one.
like, yeah, and that's what it looks like when you reach. And I'll do the teaching here.
Samurai, and again, he's trying to bait out stuff from Mike X, like buttons, throw techs, little micro walks in the footsie range. But Mike X has been very disciplined about his button choice. But the fireballs on the other hand, Samurai does drop it a bit prematurely though.
Yeah, drops that combo there. It was a big opportunity to get some Oki and some corner carry. Too far away for that light kick to connect. Good block on the overhead.
Samurai, he hasn't been ready for these crouch medium kick whiffs.
That definitely means he's looking for something else, perhaps, trying to perfect parry these fireballs to punish it like we saw early on.
Yeah, his anti-airs have been super on point as well, so maybe trying to bait Mike X in, jumping a little bit, but wow! From that range, the crouch medium kick still reaches after the crouch light, or the stand light punch, excuse me.
Yeah, and then, of course, one of Ken's biggest strengths has always been his corner carry. He still has it too far away for the light kick to connect, and then Samurai just drops the combo. I don't know what happened there, but you just saw him go for that light kick, nothing, and then a DP out of nowhere. Might have even been a negative edge. Like, you hit it too late or something, and then when you let go of the button, it was like, you did a DP motion, and then you're just like, seriously, game, come on.
yeah, definitely. Some wonky stuff ended up happening there. Samurai, we saw a couple of execution errors, pretty uncharacteristic, I would say. So hopefully whatever flubs are now out of his system. That was just the first game of the set, of course. We got a whole 3 out of 5 to go. And this is gonna be first round.
Okay, no, he went to
joining us.
Yeah, he went back to the lobby, and I was like, "Oh, are we gonna see a surprise Samurai Ryu or something?" But you know,
we would have had to alert the press. Ryu versus Ken.
I know.
Let everybody know. Damascus, where are you?
Because obviously, you know, Ryu buffed and very strong here. But Akuma obviously he's Akuma. So, oh, what a block!
Yeah, very impressive, honestly.
And Samurai has to be careful because he's almost burnt out. Oh, that perfect parry will help a lot. Yeah, you see how we just kind of did a longer combo to make sure you can build some of that drive gauge back more?
Yeah, very smart, right? Not worried about the damage aspect of that. It's already scaled from the perfect parry. Now we got the corner. Mike X still not reaching. The reversal crouch medium kicks have been very on point, though. He's got a chance. Take this round back.
Oh, what a reaction. That's so good because Samurai knew. He's like, you know what? This is going to be one of the ways you're going to make a comeback is with drive impact. And he was ready for it. Yeah, of course, I completely forgot drive impacts existed, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, that was great stuff, honestly. I mean, it's kind of looped around where you don't see players go for that much while the opponent has drive meter to respond. So it was interesting. So my guys tried to sneak that one in, but Samurai was still ready, and now he's going to be burnt out off this punish. I don't know if it was another weird situation, execution error or what.
Oh, what a trade. I mean, it was unfortunate it wasn't clean, but you know what? Samurai will take it because this was a huge advantage situation here. And you're just taking chip everywhere. Oh, man. Dude, Ken, when you're in burnout, is a bully, man. Oh, man.
100%. Especially that the Genrai, the overhead comes out so fast. Great chip damage off it as well. Both players here.
Back to neutral, trading with the standing light punches.
Mike X rarely whipping something, even walking all the way up there, getting the jab.
I think Samurai could have done that stand jab counter hit and the crouching medium kick. I think he just throws up. I'm sorry, Mike X could have. Sorry.
Nice hezzy from Samurai right there, catching Mike's defensive timings, plus frame still. Waited for something, nothing came though, and now Mike X with the whip punish instead. He built to the level 3, and he gonna use it.
Yeah. Here we go. Look at this damage here. Obviously, 9,000 health character here in Akuma, but Samurai with a lot. I mean, one touch and Samurai can kill. So that's why you got to be careful here. So it's still a one-touch game for both of them.
My man Mike just turned the gas on. Perfect parry. Oh, this is huge from Samurai right now. Burns him out as well. He's got the demon available on top of everything else. Oh, no more execution errors, please.
Yeah, he knew that level 3 wasn't going to kill. And he's like, I can burn him out, so I'm just going to be a bully here.
Oh, the chip, he's done.
Wow. We talked about knowing your character's damage, but also the chip damage. Knew that was going to be enough to kill Samurai. Wow.
That was a sick route to victory he took for sure. I mean, just peppering the chip damage on with constant fireballs. Used it and slowly advanced behind it as well, right? So he can get into range for that full chip setup. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about that chip, but he was just like slowly taking little chunks here and there.
If Akuma has demon, I'm thinking about demon.
Yeah, right.
Where my brain is, you know. I'm just like, well, when's he gonna demon, bro? Even though he doesn't need a beautiful poke right there, counter poke. From
Something
Samurai.
about demon, like you don't want anybody to land it because you know that they're feeling themselves so much,
Exactly.
and you're like, no.
It's a buff. It's an aura buff.
Oh man.
And have that I like that from Samurai.
Dude, and that's just great because that's like showing that extra layer. Because you see someone whip like that, you know, everyone's gonna try to go in and whip punish. But Samurai was like, I might be too late, so I'll turn this into a shimmy instead, and paid off.
Yeah, very sick from Samurai, and now puts him off with the pass.
Yeah, look at this round from Mike X. Nice frame kill into the throw. Tries to go for another one. Samurai finding his way out with those projectiles. Ooh, close enough for the punish too. Out of the corner, and in fact, a back throw, putting Mike X into the corner now.
Samurai. Oh, that's the medium push with the drive rush. Just hit him with the fierce. He's going to be able to kill, I think, most definitely here. Level 3 to end it. Samurai's got the CA version as well. You can't stop this fist, bro.
You know what the worst thing about it is? You know, I've often talked about like how I personally have trouble telling the difference between moves. Every time I see Akuma activate either of his level 3s, I can't tell which one it is.
I
So
finally
like,
gotten used to it. It took me a while though. I won't front.
yeah, I'll try to jump, you know, Raging Demons, but it was the other level 3, and I'll just die. And I'm like, oh, come on, James, really?
Man, yeah, all of his supers are so good too, like animation wise. Samurai, oh my goodness, just tapping the parry that time, didn't react to the throw. Trying to layer on the plus frames. Oh, that's a nice little spacing trap, but he got out of the way of the heavy kick.
Oh. And now, yeah, trying to keep that corner. But what if? Oh, I don't even know what Samurai ended up doing. He just ate that jump fierce. It was, but then Mike X took a walk in the park and still got that throw.
Yeah, that was wild. I don't know if Samurai, like, he was like, that button came out so late that he was just walking into it, but now Mike X can be able to bully up a little bit. Samurai, I mean, with the driver's catch, so he dodged the Shoryuken. This is big.
Safe jump. Oh, too far, too far. Might have been a situation where Samurai was expecting Mike to maybe micro walk forward and he was just trying to interrupt him, maybe do a whiff OS, but Mike stood his ground and got the whiff punish.
Tell you, I mean, Mike, he has not been whiffing a lot of buttons. Been pretty clean from him. Samurai's been trying to bait out a lot, as I say, as he whiffs that heavy kick. But, oh, he finally finds the shimmy. Samurai been going to that well a couple of times. He hadn't been coming up with water, though.
And he has been caught by that crouching medium kick from Mike X a lot when he's at that range where he wants to walk back. He has to be more careful, but it's obviously the, he's gotten the damage here. Can he kill him?
He used the level 1, burns Mike X out. It was all but over at that point, but he did spin all of his super meter.
Yeah, that was death no matter what, because even if it had blocked that jump attack, it would have been a DP chip damage death right there, because he was burnt out.
Oh, it's ODDP calling out the Jinrai, but that doesn't give him, or make him a little low on the drive meter. Air-to-air Demon Ray. This is huge for Samurai, the way these couple of sequences have worked out. Now ready to protect the skies as well. Mike X can't find any answers. Reaches. That could be it. Oh, that was a cool combo, but not enough to kill. Baits him out.
So it looks like it's going to be Samurai taking out Mike X 3-1. And thanks to the chat, I couldn't stop looking at Guile losing balance all the time in the background over there. But, but shout outs to Samurai. He is going to make it through to the next round on the loser side. And as we mentioned, he is going to be fighting Zach Boz coming up next.
Yes, indeed. Race stuff, 100%. I mean, moving on here to the next side of things. Samurai looking sharp. Glad to see it for sure. Definitely. I had all of his bases covered, even though there's a couple of whiff punishes that I'm surprised he didn't get. Pretty much everything else besides those whiff punishes were super on point, so you can really see where he was kind of dedicating his brain space to, looking to see what strats he was going to counter up against Mike X. So definitely brought him to victory. Now he's going to have his hands full with Zach Boz in the losers quarters. But of course, before we get to that, we're going to take a quick break here at the regional finals and be back at the conclusion of the first round of top 8. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the regional finals for US and Canada West for, of course, Capcom Cup XI. Be a hell of a time always on the line. A trip to Ryugoku. We're going to qualify another player here tonight, of course. 3 out of the West Coast have already qualified. Noah the Prodigy, Nephew, as well as Chris CCH. But we're crowning another qualifier here today. Got 3 matches in round 1 of top 8 in the books. Myself, Renj, and James Chen going to be bringing you along for the ride. And we got 1 more to go. It's going to be Kavan versus Chris T.
That's right. So you mentioned that Vicious said that Kavan is formerly Yanoob, obviously very, very strong. Was a Monot player in 5, right? So I can't remember what character he played here in Street Fighter 6 at this point, but Chris T has obviously been a Ken loyalist since the beginning of time, through Street Fighter 4, through Street Fighter 5, through Street Fighter 6. If they added Ken as a guest character in like Tekken, Chris T would become a Tekken player, I guarantee you. So it's just how it works.
Do you know if he's been grinding Street Fighter Duel, if he ever grinded that game? Ever just anything that Ken's in, he's about it. But it's definitely the case.
I was about to say, does that mean he's gonna play Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, right? Because they're putting Ken in that game. So
True.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Kavan sticking with the purple stuff. Oh my goodness, but already getting sniped out to start it, and we're in the corner. You know how this goes. Nice.
Yeah, well, there's confirmation right there. You can see Yanoob's still in the game, so.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oh, wow, that was close enough. Okay, here we go. Good blocks. Tried the perfect parry. That didn't quite have the right timing. So you can see right there, Kavan trying to fight his way in this neutral over here. Chris T slowly pushing him backwards, but nice crouch heavy kick from Kavan. But here we go. Oh, the Jinrai time.
Yeah, you saw the Jinrai buffer come out after that crouch medium punch. You gotta talk about it. But for Ken, it's very good counter poke. That little footsie range. The disjointed hitbox. And oh my goodness, the jump heavy kick actually catches the recovery of the can.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an autopilot shimmy sequence right there. And I like that from Chris, because, you know, that's 2 bars for the OD and then, you know, 2 bars for the reversal. So don't deal with the mix-up in that situation.
I guess the counter hit off step kick. Easy Ling trying to blow up the wake-up fuzzy timing of Kavan right there. Nothing happened, but does find the low and the counter.
All right, good patience from... Dude, that patience in that corner pressure situation from Chris, so good. But what a backdash right there from Kavan.
Called him out and then actually catches Chris, I believe, trying to parry as well. Gonna throw him up again. Oh my goodness, the loops. Oh, everyone's nightmare. But wait a minute.
Interesting, didn't go for it that time. Oh, the patience from Chris. Dude, that's twice now that we have just seen Chris be so patient on the defensive side. Once in neutral, and then that time there in the corner situation. Actually, the first time was when he had Kavan in the corner, and then the second time was when he was in the corner. But both times, so patient, just finding the one right moment, and then that jumping heavy punch, just eating the anti-air alive.
Yeah, Chris T, oh my goodness, been an architect with his buttons so far. Great placements, great management. Oh yes, cross cut, uppercut as well. Not letting him escape for free, but he does get out of the corner and blows up the tap parry attempt with the timing on the overhead. Tries it again, but Chris was ready in that crouch medium punch once again. The counter poke of the Lord.
Wow, Chris T looking so on point right now. Looking so strong.
On here, yeah, he's gonna be maybe searching for some different answers at this point. Tries to drive rush in, does find a medium punch after all of that. Both players slugging it out once again.
Oh, too far away for that crouching light punch to hit. Oh no!
Chris T, a lot of these jumps have been working out for him, either catching fireballs or long commitment buttons. But speaking of jumps, Kavan gets one this time to switch up the sides as well. Oh my goodness, the hezzy on the walk up. Perfect timing to call out Chris T's defensive choice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And honestly, what a nice pivot there. When he got the jumping down heavy punch and it was a punish counter, he actually went into the standing heavy kick for like max damage, because normally on block, like I think that leaves a gap in there, right? So it's kind of scary to go for that route.
No recognition. Cool. Fade doesn't want to deal with that.
Now this corner position. Oh, but he fights his way out. He gets the counter hit, able to link into the standing medium punch, goes right into the level 3 to try to burn Chris out, or at least put him as close to burnout as possible here.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to put him low a little bit. Tries to get an overhead and was just looking to force the way in with the drive rushes over and over again, but Chris eventually gonna put a stop to all that, combo into the level 3. And I think that's good by Aki.
Oh, are you serious? Oh my god. There was definitely I forgot which one. It was such a crucial match on Street Fighter League US where like it didn't kill and then the other person made the comeback, you know, with that pixel lap, dude. One pixel, one dream, dude.
Yeah, I didn't see him start with a light. I don't recall. So, man, that was close. I thought it was it. But Chris T still looking very strong, very much in control of this set so far. You got to dig deep for some answers if you're Yanub Kavan with that Aki, right? Definitely has the ability, I think, to play outside that Ken range a little bit with the various fireballs, the Nightshade Pulse, and the Serpent Lash. But it's very scary because Chris has been representing jump a lot, right? And those things are susceptible to jump. So, yeah, I don't know what kind of side you commit to right now. It's tough for Kavan. Oh, and look at these anti-airs. You don't react quick enough, right? It just wins. Oh, man.
Yeah, and, you know, and again, even when he does get anti-aired, it's like, if you're Ken, you're like, am I really taking enough punish to discourage me from jumping, you know? Now, 100%. I would like to see maybe Kavan switch to crouching heavy kick as the anti-air. Oh, well, here's a good chance right there. Just read the fireball. Look how much damage that combo did.
When it was safe jump and Kavan caught most likely throw teching right there, Chris T able to beat it with the crouch jab. Now on set point.
Yeah, because the nice thing about crouching heavy kick from Aki is that it's so much lower. Yeah. And so Chris T is hitting the button early to beat standing heavy kick. So I think maybe crouching heavy kick might be an answer at this point.
We'll see if he gets to that point right now. Kavan.
Ooh.
Looking to let Chris play again. He does get out. Does anti-air this time, but it was just to escape the corner.
Yeah. Good DP from Chris. And here comes that corner pressure. Spending the gauge to make sure he's never really minus. Oh! Burnout!
This crouch medium punch has been doing so much work. Had the Jinrai buffer behind it. And one of the Ken privileges is a very easy confirm at that point into level 3. Oh, just the driver's jab.
And now Chip is such a threat here. We already talked about how scary Ken is when he has the ability to just chip you to death. And that is exactly what Chris T used as a threat. Caught Kavan with the overhead, and he is going to advance forward, and he will be going up against Filipino Man. Two guys who have been battling it out since 2009, man.
Yeah, legitimately. So two of the players that I really felt like I came into the scene with in the SoCal crop of 09ers and whatnot. So yeah, definitely two players I'm looking forward to seeing fight it out. Fortunately, they both can't qualify, of course, but looking forward to see one of them continue on their journey. But before that, we do have, I believe, Zach Boss going up against Samurai, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and also just want to give Rotary Lover 89 a shout out there for the $5 contribution to the prize pool over here. But we do have 8 codes remaining, so if you guys want to jump in there and actually take care of that. So, oh yeah, and Rotary Lover 89 letting everybody know 8 codes left in the chat. So definitely get in there. Just someone claim those codes, and that way we can get, you know, a nice little amount of money for the players over here. You know, thank them for giving us a nice little Sunday night's worth of entertainment here of high-level Street Fighter action.
Yeah, precisely, man. All this goes directly to the players, of course, and they deserve the change, giving us this amazing entertainment, sharpening their skills on the road to Capcom Cup. Glad to be here alongside James to call the action. We're going to get into that loser's quarter side of things. 2 people already vanquished. Going to see who gets vanquished next. No more second chances down here. No more safety nets. I'm interested to see how this one goes with Zach Boss and Samurai. Zach Boss put on a hell of a show up against Snake Eyes in that winner's side, right? With the final match, final round. But man, that final round, let's not talk about that. But every round before that was quite immaculate. It was very dope to watch. And now Zach Boss is going to be testing his might against Samurai.
Those expressions still make me laugh, I swear. I'm going to use this opportunity again to go, Capcom, give us more emotions. Give us more emotions to win, and then we can, like, customize my character.
That'd be sick, actually.
Oh god, look at this combo. And you know, against the Akuma, oh my goodness. Then fakes a stance mix-up, goes just for the throw instead. Zakboz looking like he's coming out of the gate, firing on all cylinders.
Samurai melting, bruh. Looking like he's standing out in Vegas during Evo.
Oh god. Even at midnight, man.
Oh yeah. It does catch. I wasn't sure the punch kind of started, but nonetheless, the anti-air thwarted by the chop. Nice extendo right there with a fierce, very efficient combo from Samurai.
Is there anything you can do I can do better here? I mean, Samurai trying to get a reverse perfect. Not going to get it, but still has a huge life lead here.
Bruh. I don't know if that Tatsu was just read and like he saw the jab and thought it was going to be a fireball, or if it was just an input storage issue. But I know that. It's a landing frame punish, but I don't think Zakboz got what he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, Zakboz, I mean, if that's a landing frame punish, I feel like he hit something.
He did. There was something that came out in the air, but I don't know why. Like,
you know what happens to me? You know what happens to me sometimes is I try to jump, land, and press a button, and I, double tap it, but I press it a little too early. So I just come out with like the first 2 frames, which immediately give you those delays. So,
ooh, Samurai! All right, some Chun-Li knowledge right there. You're not gonna bully me. Oh my goodness, but Zakboz just snipes him out, but the combo draws tragedy. Oh nah. Heartbroken moment. You're gonna be burnt out too, dog. Oh, not quite yet, but very close. Inevitable at this point, really. Oh, maybe not. Samurai doesn't commit to anything. I don't know why you wouldn't fireball in that instance.
Oh, what a beautiful jump. Great read. That's the thing too, is like if he had blocked the ODDP, might have died from chip damage, right? I forgot to see how much life Zakboz had left. And so, the neutral jump is such a good option in that situation. But Samurai did not read that.
Very surprising to me. I mean, he had the meter for it to not burn him out. It would have put him low, but nice call out. No overheads here. Oh my goodness, he wanted that whip punish. Couldn't quite find it, but keeps the pressure on.
Yeah, even after that forward heavy being negative, just went for the jab anyway and got the hit. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
How many fireballs am I going to hit you with in one combo here?
Take all these projectiles. We juggling. Oh, we just wanted the jab. Maybe not confident in the DP input or maybe the speed.
Oh, got him. On his counter.
This is a big party starter. I thought he was going to walk up and do it again. I was like, nice job recovery.
Whoa, dude, he burned himself out doing that, so that's dangerous because now he can be chipped.
Zakboz, he just goes with the throw. Oh my goodness. Samurai expecting Zakboz to bait out his level 1. Does not. Shows no fear.
Yeah, and man, that was crazy because like I felt like you would want to do something on your wake up because otherwise Zakboz could even just maybe did like button into super and just chip you to death.
Yeah,
Samurai doing nothing and just getting tossed.
But that's why, right? He knew Zakboz would know that too, so he's like, no way, he just comes up and throws me. But he does.
I know that you know that I know situations.
Yeah. Oh, he dodges the OD reversal. That was so clean. These ways to like bait out the OD DP OS off drive rush cancels are so dope.
That was that's gonna do it. He should be able to kill here. It doesn't even need the super, but this makes sense. I've seen Chun-Li's do that without the opponent going into the ODDP, and I was always like, why are they just, I didn't think about that. Okay, I get it now. Apologies to all Chun-Li players where I was unaware.
Yeah, that's specifically to counter the OS, right? Because it's going to come out because there's no true block string, and you avoid it entirely. I saw Boost do that before. With like drivers cancel DI, absorbing like the DJ up kicks. So yeah, different characters have different ways to do it, and like it depends on the DP, of course. But right there, beautiful calculations with Zakboz.
Yeah, one of the most famous ones is Problem X doing it, and Mena doing it with Blanca's hop, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Forward hop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Samurai here, nice parry to get it started. Zakboz very low on the drive as well. That's why he came straight forward that joint. Like, you gonna get burnt out. I'm gonna bully you. DI, OD. You didn't have an OD to mash, so the priority's all mine.
Yeah, now he's just getting the throws here. Oh, he did go for the drive impact. Okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty win-win. Samurai was a little low on drive, which could have made it scary, but like even if you level 1 right there, I feel like that's you end up taking the round and you drain them of their resources long term.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, even if he did woke up with a level 1, he would have been still so much in the lead that it might have been just like, oh, good, now you don't have that super in the next round.
Yeah. Samurai able to get it jumping as well. Zach Boss.
Here we go.
Without the Yogi stuff, but you know that light kick, very strong.
Tried to fake the throw, get Zach Boss jumping, but he didn't bite. He just stayed on the ground.
Overhead has finally conditioned him to sit there and take my pressure. Level 1 will be all that is necessary. Zach Boss on set point.
Wow. Zach Boss looking so strong here. You can see just how good he's been this entire time. I believe from the PNW team, if I'm not mistaken, right? So a lot of the PNW guys rooting for him last time. But about to try to take out Samurai. So yeah, you saw that down forward heavy kick. Might have been trying to bait it again.
Oh my goodness, the Samurai starting to come roaring back into the set though. The level 3 with the burnout on top of it. This is looking long for Zach Boss in this round. You know, Samurai doesn't want to overcommit, right? Knows he's got a big life lead, knows he can make Chun-Li come to him. Zach Boss, though, he knows he's got a lot of time on his side, so just letting the drive meter come back. Has the resources to make this comeback in terms of super meter. Tried to find that heavy kick again. Opened up Snake Eyes earlier, but Samurai a little more disciplined.
And there's really not much of a desperation on Zach Boss' side. He is up 2 games to 0, so there's really, he could play this whole end of this round calmly and gets the burnout. 0 meter, I don't know if there's any, oh wait, he doesn't have his own drive impact, never mind, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, with his corner, and I believe we got spoilered as Zach Boss ends up taking it 3-0, so we get a premature ending. Never like to see that happen.
Guys, it was too violent. We couldn't show it here live on the stream. That we had to censor it for you guys. We're sorry, but you know, that's just how it is. As Zach Boss makes that comeback, defeats Samurai, and Samurai is out of the tournament.
Yeah, so Samurai also going to be one of the soldiers that falls by the wayside. Always one of my favorite players to watch. Always representing the West Coast well. Yeah. From a Central California as well, you know. And NorCal kind of claims him a little bit, but definitely Cal as well. So big ups to Samurai. Always holding it down. Always one of the premier players to watch out here. So he'll be falling down. So we go to our next match in the quarterfinals of losers. It's going to be Chris T versus Filipino Man.
As I mentioned, a match that we have seen for quite some time. But, you know, it is really cool, though. I mean, when we look at this top 8 over here, when we see Samurai, Filipino Man, Chris T, Snake Eyes, I mean, those 4 guys have been playing, like, they're kind of that 2009, the 09er SoCal crew, and they've just been playing this whole time. It's really cool to see them still here and still doing damage and still being such strong players in the scene.
Yeah, I know it's Sunday, but still technically a Wednesday Night Fights type of joint, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool to see them on that, because that was really like when Wednesday Night Fights was at its strongest in terms of Street Fighter, was definitely that type of era. So glad to see them back on the Staple channel and whatnot, still doing their thing.
Where's Mark Teddy, man? Come on.
That's what I'm saying, bro, man.
Holy crap. JNV. Okay, so first of all, Rotary Lever donated another $2.19. You could probably guess why, to get the number to a certain amount over here. But we also have
for that number.
Gainier Alvarez with $15 donation. But JNV11, one of our resident, people who keeps track of how many codes there are left to claim, will not be outdone and has donated $150. Thank you, JNV.
You are the hero we've been looking for. Thank you so much.
He says happy holidays in the chat, basically. So drop the Christmas present in there for the players.
Holiday season. I love my winter festivities. But yes, this is Chris T versus Filipino Man. First game. Both of these players definitely familiar with each other, as James was mentioning earlier.
Yep. I hope everybody out. Oh, dang.
Baited that one out. He knows Chris T likes to play footsies. That's how you go about trying to counter these type of people.
Oh, wow. I thought he was going to get him because, you know, that jumping heaven punch. But Too much block stun. Filipino man throwing a little too early, and now he's in the corner here. He's going to get juggled out of this too.
That was a sick level 2 as well. It's good for Filipino man a sliver of drive. Oh, he tried to make something out. Oh, Filipino man, you're so smart. Christy tried to bait that out on the initial Oki, waited till Chris landed from the jump and then did it. That was sick.
Dude, that's crazy because Chris didn't even look like he was autopiloting to a button. Like he did jump attack and he almost kind of like waited, but he didn't wait long enough or something. But recognizing the crouch, get the crouch combo here.
Ooh. Chris just ended up down backing. I wonder what he thought Filipino man was going to do. Did he pop off?
Maybe just thought he was going to press a light, a 4-framer or something like that. So,
yeah,
nice.
Could be.
Slide switch. Is he going to super? Nope. Aha! Not this time. Not this time.
Found it. On the wake up kicks that we were looking for. Oh my, yeah, he has been baiting him into these crouch medium kicks. He's like, I'm looking for that, bro. See, the crouch medium punch, not looking for that as much.
That definitely is, these two kind of know each other at this point, right? Again, the habits that players have had since Street Fighter 4, they'll have some similar habits the whole time, so.
Yeah, most definitely. A Filipino man, you see him whiffing these buttons from longer range. Just outside crouch medium kick, and this time actually finds the light kick with punish with fierce. That was all a read on the timing. You do not see that often whatsoever.
Is this gonna kill?
I don't think so, yeah. Chunking, both on the drive and the life. Filipino man, oh my goodness, try to move afterwards, was in range of the crouch medium kick. Beautiful, perfect parry from Chris, and he gonna spend it. ZA will burn out those 2 remaining bars of drive. And Filipino man has no super meter to counter a potential DI in the corner. Oh, he came up just short. Does find the drive impact regardless. But with no super meter, Filipino man's alive.
All right, here we go. End game situation here. Look at the patience. Filipino man finally gets thrown, and now you can't take another throw. Oh, what a tech.
Tech waited a second. He waited a second after the tech to make sure Chris wasn't jumping, and then threw the fireball. That was nice stuff. Oh, but speaking of baiting you in the buttons, Chris T, show you I can do it right back.
Oh, what? It went to the other side.
And Chris has punished the wake up legs with that crouch fierce before.
Right.
That was unfortunate for the way that one played out. I know he's not happy about that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then goes to the back throw. Nice, and there's that standing medium kick.
He wanted the overhead. Chris T was ready. He pressed the button.
Back to the neutral here, all the way back to this neutral situation here. You see a Filipino man whipping that standing medium punch. I think trying to get that whip punish, the whip punish from Chris T.
Yeah, and Filipino man got a little bit too thirsty with that heavy kick, but it's all right. Bust out with the up kicks was right this time, and the overhead, he went back to it, showing no fear, not caring that Chris had called it out before with a check. Nice.
It's so crazy too because it looks slow when you're watching it, but when you're playing it, those overheads just feel ridiculously fast.
Oh, recovering in time to get the parry off.
And love the punish counter.
Committing to that.
Yeah, and he got the punish counter on the landing time, on time as well.
Yeah, jump was parried high enough to get a true punish off of it.
Just walk back and
Spawns, he'll take that trade, but perfect parry, definitely not what Filipino man wants. Oh my goodness, bro.
Swinging. Oh, what a great jump timing. Yeah. How much resources does Chris have to spend here? He's just going to go for it, level 3. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to go this route. We're going to spend all of it because I want to be sure.
Yeah, leaving no stone unturned for this round, but of course, going to lack some tools to deal with this one. Filipino man got 3 meters in his pocket. 1 round away from a 2-0 lead. Nice counter confirmed.
Oh, just outside of the range when she's in that Serenity stream there.
Filipino man not letting Christy just take his turn back for free when he's in that parry range.
Oh, beautiful empty jump.
Yeah.
Stuck out a button.
Anti-aired by that button multiple times. Beautiful adjustment.
You hit a button, you stretch out your limb to get hit by that Chun-Li stand medium kick. Because it doesn't have a lot of horizontal range. It hits well.
Man,
above
he just immediately woke up, jumped, caught Christy off guard, no anti-air. Christy is like, the hell you doing? What do you mean you're in the sky?
Watch out for that level 3. Watch out for the level 3. Good block on the overhead.
Oh! Disciplined defense. Christy knows he can take a couple of throws here. That's exactly what he did. Got one.
Yeah, back to neutral as a result. Oh, no whip punish, but he gets. Oh man, yeah, that was the basically after he landed after the down forward heavy kick, like they just kind of sat there and there was like a mini south of the border standoff right there. But
yeah,
Christy comes out on top.
Yeah, Christy, that crouch medium punch, man, has been doing work for him. We saw it earlier in the set. Tia right there as well. It's a beautiful counter poke. Great drive rush cancel buffer tool as well.
Oh no.
Yep, side switch with the OD Jinrai. You already know. Excuse me, OD Dragon Lash.
Yeah, we had a Chris T with a couple back-to-back jumps. You know, everybody calls them online with the Ryu players, the kangaroos, right? So, do we call this one a kangaroo?
Oh man, I've never heard. Surprisingly, the kangaroos. I've never heard that one. That one got me good.
Oh man.
Right here, both of these players. The pace between these two is so funny to me. Like it's like the DJs going back and forth from playing a party hit to a slow jam. Like.
But again, it's the kind of footsies that people love to watch. It's just the immaculate footsies here. And there's a big hit here. He's gonna build up to a level 2, but he's gonna take the corner carry.
Oh my goodness! And again, just calling out the fake save jumps. DIs. Christy's burnt out, so couldn't respond with anything really. He wasn't.
But he didn't go into the stance. That Fierce had gone into the stance. Oh, he's just trying to chip him out. That's no invincibility. Wait, did he do the level 1? He did the level 1. Okay, yeah, he did the level 1, but the invincibility is shorter than Chun-Li's.
Yeah, and Ken level 2 has like no invincibility. He has 1 frame of invincibility, so couldn't have done that either. Valiant effort for Filipino man. I think he knew it, right? I think he knew that even a response with level 1 wasn't going to do it.
Oh yeah, just to let FTC man in the chat know. Yeah, you can go crazy with all the music that you can buy in this game and set all the characters to like randomly choose between songs and then sign it to them. It's really cool. Oh, nice. Okay.
Extensive music customization options. Oh, he wasn't blocking low after that. I'm a little surprised. On the tap parry, he got caught with the recovery, and then the crouch punch again. Drivers cancel buffer. Might have brought that up once or twice.
Yeah, it's really smart because Filipino man at that range when he did the crouching light punch probably wasn't going to be able to frame trap with another light unless maybe standing light punch was going to reach. And so he figured Filipino man wasn't going to press anything, and Chris just countered with his own button.
Goal gets caught in the urn. Not that bad. Whoa. Don't know if that was an intentional wake up OD fireball, but whatever. We moved on.
Okay, forward throw here, but it wasn't a punish counter, so Chris T back up to the 3-bar threshold, and look at that! Wow, withstanding strong as an intern?
Yeah, like that was such a sick call out. Like perfect parry fireball, knew he was gonna run into the stand strong. Not a lot of range on it. He definitely ended up having an execution error, and now the crouch medium kick gets destroyed. Filipino man combos into the level 3, takes the lead in the set. Oh man,
I can't, dude. Chris, walk back and forth, walk back and forth, walk back and forth. The instant he presses crouching medium kick, Filipino man's already in the air with a Hazanchu. What a read on that timing, dude.
That's what we saw kind of to start this set, right? Filipino man really sniping the crouching medium kick. Christy setting him up for whip punishes. He had some nice timings as well. It's another great one to put him on. Like quite set point yet, but we're very close to it.
Okay. Knockdown, corner.
There it is.
Did you see him walk back this time? He's like, I'm not whipping this time, okay? Oh, man.
I know Shaman Lane is happening again, and man, Chris T had some good reads on Filipino man's wake up kicks as well. You can see the familiarity.
Yeah, right there. That was a great round for Chris. Just had all the right reads. Trying to get this next round here so he can try to get it to 2-2. He thought he was going to block the offensive heavy kick, but it was too far away. Oh, back throw. Smart.
Oh, but Filipino man knew he would try to cover with a fireball off that. Just wakes up with the Odiazanshu. Catches Chris's timings this time. Oh my, the crowd or the jumping fierce, destroying the anti-air attempt.
Normally that's a good, you whip the throw and you autopilot into your anti-air, but against Ken, like You got to be careful. But look at this. How much meter is he going to need to spend? Just a level 1, perhaps? Oh, he's going to go for the 2 just to be sure.
Yeah, I think level 1 would have left him on a pixel, a little bit over a pixel. So, Filipino man, rather be safe than sorry here. Put himself on set point. Chris Tito, fully loaded.
Parry on that projectile, came with the overhead, then a counter hit on that throw, so he caught him pressing a button.
Defense on the overhead has been nice. I wonder if Filipino man tries to seal this game with some type of low gambit. Oh, he does get caught right there trying to just continue the stance pressure.
Oh, no parry attempt right there from Filipino man. Got stuck in the corner. Got to find a way out. Didn't get the whip punish. Can't go to the stance there either.
Chris didn't get a big punish.
Oh, nice jab. Interruption. Punish into the level 3. It's going to put Filipino man so close to burnout. He's going to basically have about 3/4 of a box, or actually just about half of a box here. Oh,
wow,
no.
And he risked the parry on it. It's going to put him in burnout, but not going quietly into the night. Responds to the DI with level 2. Oh, and the mix-up again, staying on the same side. Try reversal, that's safe.
Yep. I mean, if I was Chris, I would have kind of went for that too, because, you know, if he woke up with that, you know, no problem, he's going to get the throw. But Filipino man is making it work, but the fireball on his landing, beautiful timing right there. He did not have enough life to block that. Chris T ties it up 2-2.
Very smart from Chris T to not commit to anything. And then reacting to what Filipino man did with the fireball. Beautiful, beautiful. And then again, the whip punish to start this off. The momentum continues.
Yep, here we go into the corner now. Takes the throw. Oh, touched the button. Actually, it wasn't even a counter hit right there. Got hit by it.
Yeah, maybe trying to call out like the back throw attempt. A lot of times when people try to drive rush out, they'll back throw you into the corner. Just looking for back dash or jump, maybe. Chris trying to rush fireball behind it. Was trying to bait something out from Filipino man. Does react to the parry with a punch counter throw. One more again.
Oh, too far. Or it might have been too early, I think.
Yeah, you do have to manually walk to time the Ken throw loop, so you might just be having a little bit of off timing.
Oh, nice. Oh, but it was too far away. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I was so scared of Chris right there. But he's at match point now. Here we go.
Indeed. Oh, man. Back to back. The crouch using a second time connecting on the fireball. Well, that's what we talked about, right? That drive rush back throw. Chris T looked for it himself. Oh, not going to let him get out of the corner for free, but a parry. My goodness, bro. It's back and forth, constantly seesawing between these two.
Good block. And look at that. Catches him trying to walk backwards. Going to go into the level 3. It is not a CA. So I think Filipino man's going to have a pixel, and you can't do a meaty fireball because Filipino man has a full CA himself here.
There's drive rush. He just catches him. Filipino man wakes up with something. It's not over yet. Does get burnt out. Level 3 in response, though. And that's CA. Chris T. He has no meter. He's going to be in burnout for a little bit longer, but Filipino man is in chip range, and he's got to run fireball as Ken. You got to get out of this chip, though. Oh, we're back to the neutral. Both throwing fireballs. He's threatening the run DP. Oh, my goodness. The slides to beat the runs. Final round.
Oh, my God. Here we go. We had some honest ST footsies in that last round right there with the burnouts.
Oh, man, yeah, no tech from Chris T or no jump or backdash this time, right? Filipino man tried to catch him, but he does catch the perfect parry with the Dragon Lash.
Side switch, yep. Oh, what a jump in timing! Are you kidding me? Here we go, towards the corner.
Beautiful jump, it's all top 8, but he gets caught on that crouch medium punch. We talked about it. Going to that well, the thing has been so successful, but instead a perfect parry cut him off.
Yeah, whip that throw there, trying to fade out some sort of wake up, but look at this. Filipino man down in life right now. Tries to go for the overhead, didn't get punished in time.
But he cancels it at level 2. Chris was ready for it. Amazing set between this two. It always is. Chris T will be advancing to the loser semis. Filipino man, you already know you my dog, bro. Great showing.
Dude, really nicely done between these two players. I mean, giving us the level of play that we always expect from these guys, and just, oh man, down to the wire. The decision making in that match was insane. Like the things that they decided to come up with, just absolutely beautiful. And it's that kind of Street Fighter that I always get like so happy watching stuff like that. Oh man.
Yeah, I was just back and forth, both players constantly adjusting, super sick stuff between the two. Definitely two of my favorites to watch, and they showed exactly why. So that's going to be our losers quarterfinal side of things, right? We got Zach Boss versus Chris T set up for that loser semis, but of course now it's the winners finals time for the dance. We got Snake Eyes versus JB.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, obviously I feel like when you look at this bracket just based off of recent performances and all that stuff, you feel like JB is the favorite to take this tournament, right? Like that's kind of where I would position it at this one. If I had to pick one person, I would have picked JB, starting on the winner's side and just having these great runs, and even at Street Fighter League, he's been playing amazing. But you know, if I had to pick one person to be the spoiler, like you can't not pick Snake Eyes, because again, he might not be the favorite to win this, but he can beat anybody on any given day at any given time, and that's the hard part. That's the fear that Snake Eyes instills on you, because I swear that guy just, the decisions. I was commentating his big giant 05 comeback in that NorCal SoCal tournament, okay, in Street Fighter 4. So I feel like nothing is out of this guy's reach.
Yeah, he's definitely just one of those, right? Like I said, one of the greatest grappler players in existence. Like regardless of the strength of the character, like that archetype's gonna be scary. He's got the grappler's chance, and when you're one of the best on him, right, whether it be Itabashi Zangief, whether it be Snake Eyes, it's always a very scary player to come up against a tournament. So of course JB, like I was echoing your statements earlier about how much he's matured and grown throughout this year. You can tell from every aspect as a player, captaining his own SFL team as well. So JB's been on the rise. It's going to be a tough test, because I'm with you. Like on paper, I think JB's the favorite going into this tournament, but that's also partially due just because of the lack of intel on Snake Eyes, right? Like there's just so much lack of like tournament footage of him. Sure, he streamed. Sure, you can watch him go online ranked and whatnot and come up against a lot of these players that you'll see, but in a tournament format, I just haven't seen him that much. So it's tough to know how much stock to put into his stuff.
And again, when you play in a tournament, like, you know, people play differently than when they're playing on rank, you know, especially at the highest level, because you're ranked, you know, it's not like, you know, okay, you know, could run into this guy again next week, whatever, like that, you know, like, and not only that, but there's not as much at stake. They might be experimenting, they might be trying to learn stuff, so they still might bust out something that you're not ready for here. And here we go, JB versus Snake Eyes here, winners finals. Winner of this gets into grand finals and positions themselves in a perfect chance to get into Capcom Cup.
Most definitely gonna be good luck. And JB already respecting the headbutt plus frames, eats SPD for it. I think he got out of range of the medium punch pressure at least. Couldn't quite get the whip punch he wanted. And then again, this time got caught maybe jumping to avoid that SPD. Throat chop.
Oh, good read on that attempt for the perfect parry.
Walks out. My goodness, parrying right back. JB got tired of the headbutt pressure, right? Responding to it that way, and then blowing up the fierce armor.
Yep. 2 hits, only 1 hit of armor on that. Snake Eyes does get out, but he can't lariat there, obviously, against the cross-up. And we got the Asar, but he's going to block almost all that instantaneously.
Yeah, look how much drive gauge he lost, right? That parry got him a bit back. Oh, and then JB willing to bet all his drive meter to put him in one more mix-up. It pays off.
Yeah, nice call out on that neutral jump right there to catch. Oh no, too early on the SPD. Still in block stun. Oh yeah, God. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Bro, on that with SPD, why he just eclipsed Rashid? Like a big body just completely covered Rashid, bro. Like I was like, what? Oh, checks any advances.
Nice on JB's part, knowing that combo wasn't gonna kill, so Snake Eyes was gonna go for a reset.
Yeah, great call out from JB. Nice attempt from Snake Eyes, but they didn't catch him asleep at the wheel. Oh, the DI was there. You know, with JB that low on life, Snake Eyes was definitely hunting for it.
Yeah. Just so you know, Quake, JB has not been East Coast for the longest of time. He moved out here to SoCal quite a while ago, actually.
Yeah, they're in Street Fighter V. He had played a couple of tournaments in the West Coast side of things for the World Warriors and Street Fighter V.
Oh, man. Okay. Didn't quite have the safe jump timing right there.
Far.
Oh, wow, he still was in front. I thought he had made it behind. I thought that lariat was going to miss.
I hit him in his core, bro. He was like, I still got a hitbox in my core. Maybe not behind me, but directly in the middle. Still got it.
Wait, so Apex, did Snake Eyes actually try going leverless at one point? Like, I feel like as a Zangief player, like, there's no reason to try going leverless.
I can see him trying. Like, I feel like it's a Snake Eyes type of thing to do. But, like, he also has, like, had multiple, like, wild controllers, right? Like, the ergonomic style controllers and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I think he's tried a couple of different things.
Okay. Guy Incognito confirms he did actually try leverless. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Like, I feel like the SPD is like the one thing that you're kind of still at an advantage of, you know?
yeah, I feel you for sure. I think most people definitely find it easier to do it on like stick or analog or even pad over hitbox.
Oh no! Oh, and that burned him out. Oh, here we go. The perfect setup. Yep. Oh no! No. Yeah, it might have been a situation. Setup. He double dashed and then he jumped back. I didn't know if there was enough time for double dash, but I mean, he knows better than I do, so probably would have been.
Oh my goodness, this is a punish. I don't know what happened with that one with Snake Eyes. We're gonna take a commanding lead off of it. Oh my goodness gracious. An accident. Yeah, he definitely was just like micro walking and trying to press a button, and then level 1 came out.
The game was like, oh, you want to anti-air? Let me do that for you. Oh man, and he could lose his whole round because of that.
Very scary, JB. Wanted to thread with this. What a block from Snake Eyes the overhead, but the drive rush cancel gets called out. Yeah, on the board.
And there you go. I mean that one super whip, but you know Snake Eyes has to be not let that get to him, right? It's just like, oh, it happened, and then just block it out of your mind. So
yeah, these things are gonna happen. One of the skills you gotta learn as a tournament player, right? Put that in the back of your mind. Not worry about it anymore.
It's so crazy because, like I said, I always tell everybody when they're learning fighting games, you have to remember everything and you have to forget everything. Oh no, the butt stop!
That was an insane amount of damage for an anti-air.
Come on.
You died to like an anti-air at a level 2, brother. That was quite the round.
2 OD Borch Dynamites, and he's just like, whee! Oh man, that's brutal.
That's what we talked about though, man. Snake Eyes just has some of the most explosive rounds in fighting games. JB though, looking to tame that. Manages to block a lot of it, but does get punish counter thrown in the end.
And you know the crazy thing is, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, Zangief's crouching heavy punch hits so high up. So if Rashid's trying to escape with that, you know, the air eagle spike, like, that's not gonna work.
Snake Eyes already controlling those skies. And JB, oh, he actually carried that as well.
Ouch! But JB still has a big life lead here. No life lead is very big against Zangief, but still, he's in a good position here. No whiff punish attempts. You see Snake Eyes whiffing buttons and then nothing. Oh, stealing some turns with that headbutt.
Yeah, JB. Oh, speaking of which, though, keeps the pressure tight. Prevents Snake Eyes from getting out. Oh my goodness, a little bit scrambly at the end, but JB, that's how he likes the Megs. 1 up.
Level, yeah, exactly. Tied here at 1-1 apiece. This is winners finals to get into grand finals of this NA West. And remember, US West last year was actually won by Snake Eyes in the online premieres, where he defeated Reynolds in grand finals.
And most definitely, Snake Eyes already been a 1 Capcom Cup for SF6. Looking to make it back to back.
Let's see, man.
JB here, fan favorite, of course. And a lot of people are rooting for him to get into Capcom Cup. Corner pressure looking good so far, but a quick tech throw can get scary real fast.
Yeah, and once they took away the jump cancel SPD, like Zangief's defense in the corner is basically like the worst in the game. Like, he's got nothing. Even his level 2 is like 17 frame startup, right? So it's like, it is a tough situation. You gotta get Zangief into the corner and blow him up. You have to be brave enough to attack him on his wake up.
And JB's been looking clean on the knowledge side of things. You have to imagine he's been preparing as much as he possibly can for Zangief.
Got it. One frame right there, one frame window.
And the plus frame just uses it for the throw and then walks out of the range, catches Snake Eyes reaching, and a lesson being taught by JB this time, 2-1.
So that's the second time, well, third time actually, I think, that we've seen JB get the successful shimmy on Zangief. So that's gonna, you know, that you got to be concerned about that, basically, right? So Snake Eyes has got to try to figure out a way to keep himself from having that reaction throw tech.
Yeah, a lot of the Oki has been super on point from JB so far. Feels like, whether it be getting the shimmies out, whether it be establishing the throw, it just seems like he's always right when it comes to the offensive side of things. And Snake Eyes hasn't been able to find a lot of answers for that. We do see the driver reversal starting to come out a little bit up against the driver's cancels, but even that was punished. So yeah, it's looking a little spooky, but Snake Eyes, anybody can do it on the gate. It's him.
So to explain the Darkest Link, just so we understand exactly what happens here, is that the regular throws technically were buffed, that if they grab a pre-jump frame, they gain extra active frames. So by the time you jump cancel it and reground yourself, you still get thrown. But that's not on command throws. So yes, you can still jump cancel against command throws. It's only the regular throws that were buffed, essentially.
JB getting right in behind that button for the driver rush with punish. Trying to put out the chop. He doesn't want Snake Eyes to get close to him. Not for free, at least. Ooh, the driver rush cancel is stuffed, though. Snake Eyes, man. When Snake Eyes has a lead, it feels really frustrating.
Because he's so patient.
Yeah, he just sits there and looks at you, bro. Because I got these new prescriptions, these new Zennies. Vision is clear as ever.
That's right. He's got the Zenny glasses on, dude. Those things aren't falling off either, dude. So, oh, here we go. Fasar set up. Yep, pushes him right out of there, and it's still coming. Probably gonna be able to kick it at him. No, he just uses it for the dash. So he can still use it for the power up, but for another throw. Oh,
give him all the throws. Oh, just to condition him to reach. For JB to put himself on set point here in the grand finals winner side.
Yeah. Once again, Snake Eyes reaching a little bit too much. He has, oh my goodness!
It's not the business deal you want to make. That button got tossed.
Walk up SBD, I swear, is the biggest like endorphin giver like ever. I love it so much. I know everybody who hates
that bad boy up and
man.
sell it on the streets.
Oh, good block. And he's out of there. Wow.
Indeed, just with the empty jump as well. Oh my goodness.
Oh god. Can he kill off of this?
I don't know.
Level 1? No, that's not gonna be enough.
Yeah,
that's not enough.
No way.
But so close. Oh no! He tried to do something, but he ended up getting hit.
I think it was Lariat startup. Yeah, I think it was just too late.
All right, here's the chance for JB. He's good. Oh no! Perfect parry. Oh. By the way, though, Rotary Lover, who donated money a little bit earlier, added another $65, and Servbot Frank with $20. We are at a prize pool total of, guess what, $269.69.
Let's go.
Oh man.
See y'all what y'all doing this match, Reno. That's what I'm talking about, though. Nice stuff. Yeah, the winner, of course, we talked about the prize pot for this, officially provided by Capcom and whatnot for the World Warrior conclusion, but also getting that match arena all going to the players as well. So glad everybody can get paid out nice and fat here tonight. JB and Snake Eyes here.
Everyone with the proper reaction to $269.69, which is why I think at Evo France, if we ever have a crazy moment, we should call it Evo Moment 69. Because it takes place at Nice, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's actually a bar. We should do it.
right.
2-2 here. So last game. See who decides going to grand finals, gets into that pole position to potentially get into Capcom Cup. Oh, and again, these drive rush cancels have been checked or just out of range. Snake Eyes beat him to every single button in the neutral right now.
What a backdash. What a backdash by JB. Trying to go for the throw. Yep, that wasn't in time, so here we go. JB.
Burn him out. No, he dropped whatever he was looking for right there. That sucks.
Oh, boy. That is pain. Oh, the nerves or something, because he didn't burn himself out with that parry. He just missed the dash or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh boy, this is a tough situation here. They're even on super meter. Nice. Keeps that OD SPD out of the way.
Must have composure, JB. It was a rough way to lose the first round.
Oh, nice counter hit. Great confirm, and here we go, the Asar. Yep, runs him out of there. He's just parrying. He's like, go ahead, throw me. I'll take the 2,000 damage. I'm Zangief. I got 1,000 more health than everyone else.
Yeah, 100%, man. And now JB still going to work regardless in the corner here. Moving towards another level 2. In the meantime, the fierce though absorbing this thing. Medium kick, great usage.
You got to watch out because Snake Eyes has got a level 3. It's like his damage potential right now is terrifying. Nice with punish. Dude, how many of our matches today have gone to like final round here?
For winner's side grand finals in this affair. Oh my goodness. And he baited it out, JB. Expecting that exact response. Now Snake Eyes empty on the super meter. Has to deal with the Asar. Gets opened up low, and we're going to work.
Here we go. Yep. Great damage and no meter on Snake Eyes' side here. He is at the mercy of JB here in the corner.
JB still maintaining all its control. Dashes forward. The slide went the wrong way. I'm not sure what happened. Very straight. Does get out of the way of the crouch fears.
Oh, okay. Snake Eyes still in it here. Wow. Now drive rush. Here comes the mix up. Oh, goes for the sweep. Oh, I thought he blocked.
But the perfect parry response. Both players slugging it back and forth into the level 1 combo.
Very scaled. That's 30% damage on that level 1.
Oh, he backdashes. He gets in there for a punish. JB, he's going to be able to clean it up. Builds to the level 2. Winner side grand finals for the boy from C9.
Nicely done. I mean, look, Snake Eyes had not landed, SPD drive rush into SPD like at all. And so he went for it right there at the very end, hoping to catch JB off guard. But I think JB was just at a position where he was actually more, like nervous. Like he's just like, I'm getting out of here. So one of the tough things is that if you don't have a level 1 in that situation, if you drive rush and they hold up back, you gotta come out with something like a crouching medium kick to keep him on the ground, But even then, Zangief doesn't really link anything off of that. So, I think JB just took his chances. Like, I'm holding up back here because he has no super at all. And so I'd rather take whatever little tiny hit than to get SPD'd again.
Man, all starting with that bait out on the level 3 as well. Just cartwheeling through it. That was so sick, bro. JB, amazing job. Like we said, right, I feel like he had to have been doing his studying up against the Zangief in preparation for this tournament. Sure, he got more than usual practice rounds in up against the matchup. I think it paid off. He's going to be in winner's side grand finals. Got that advantage. We dropped down to the loser semis. It's going to be Zach Boss versus Chris T next.
Yeah, so obviously Snake Eyes still in this. He has a chance over there on the loser side of the brackets. So JNV, I'm not sure what you mean by that, because they shouldn't. If you qualify for Capcom Cup, Capcom pays for you to get out there, so there's no reason why anyone who won that tournament will need any money for Japan. That should not be the case. I remember someone saying something, and it sounded like they were talking about flying out people so that they could actually, play maybe in the LCQ, but there is no LCQ in Japan this year, so.
Indeed, Zach Boss, nice little anti-air to start off, and Chris T already vanquished one Zangief, Chun-Li in Filipino Man, right? So now he's got to take on the Zach Boss brand of Chun-Li. Obviously a bit different. We'll see how this goes. Oh my goodness, the hezzy right there.
Oh, that's a different thing. That's entirely different. Here we go.
A little back throw action, as we talked about before, right? Drive rushing out of the corner, especially with that tumbling back throw of Ken. You cover so much distance. Oh, he actually got the same medium kick, beats it a punch. That's a little counter poke, beats it a button, I should say. Zach Boss cleaning up the first round.
Christie's like, man, another Chun-Li? I just took out one of you guys. Oh, man.
Fought tooth and nail for that set, too. Final round. Anti-air, though. The anti-airs from Christie have been so on point.
Delay throw.
Remember, Christie started this tournament in losers as well.
Nice check with the jabs. The light punches right there. Keeping his corner pressure against Zach Boz here. And dude, like you said, his anti-airs have been so on point.
Yeah, he rarely gets jumped on. We saw that one like wake up jump catch him off guard from Filipino Man, but besides that, the sky has been cleared. Ooh, perfect parry. Couldn't respond with his own DI.
Side switch combo here. Backdash from Chris on wake up, and then a surprise jump from Chris. Zach looked like he tried to do something a little too late right there, getting clipped by that jumping light kick.
And we saw, I mean, that jump fierce has been very frustrating for the various characters to deal with, right? Like, it's been trading with Chun-Li. It beat Aki a couple of times clean.
That jumping heavy punch still such a good button. Him and Luke still have those amazing jump attacks. Oh,
just outside that range, and then new Zach Boss said, fireball's a good idea. Let me throw it. Oh, no. Level 3.
Dude, I think that's like the third fireball that we've seen Chris just like predict and just clean jump over like that. He has been reading people's rhythms so well.
Yeah, his jump timings today have been immaculate. Tries it again there, though. Zach Boss able to anti-air and put Christie in the corner for Chris again, just trying to jump his way to a game 1 victory. Oh, and then again, he does find it, avoiding the DI with the jump, punishing afterwards. 1 on the board.
All right.
Yeah, Hebrew is really committed to jumping for the win. And again, yeah, he's definitely looking. He's identified that as a strat to make Zach Boss at least think about it. He'll be able to open up the ground game for him later.
Throw towards the corner, and look at that. One combo and a throw, and you're in a corner throw loop situation. And throwing a little too early there, but you know how whip throws are +5, right? So.
Plus on whiff.
Yeah.
Oh, and a crouch medium kick timing. Zach Boss gave him some moments to respect it, right? And Christie, I think, kind of had the reaction advantage there because he had already knew that he was deciding to block, so he beat Zach Boss to the button.
Trying to bait that out, but Chris is like, I've seen this now. Now I know. I'll just let you land, and I'll whiff punish it.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to get that whip punish on the light kick.
Oh, goes for the safe jump setup right there, going for a little bit of differences right there. We've seen that from Zach Boz a lot. He has all these different post, launch routes to mix it up.
Here comes Zach Boss's anti-airs are looking a little better now. Also, man, incredible defense while in burnout. Didn't let Chris T gain any ground. Brings himself out again, and he's going to spend all the resources to ensure another round gets played in this game.
I was wondering if he was going to try to do a level 2 and then maybe go for the follow-up into level 1 if it doesn't kill, but he was like, no, I'm done just doing it. I'm getting my kill here right now. Don't give myself a chance to drop. Oh, crouch combo.
Catching the extended herb box at a crouch medium kick, but oh no, just gets a back throw incident.
Seen how quickly rounds can turn around just from a back throw.
Oh no, Zach Boss setting them up.
Yeah, that walk back was so beautiful. Oh yeah, and then there's the perfect safe jump head stop, which lands right away, which is just so weird if you're not ready for it.
And we saw Chris T beat Zach Boss to the button with the crouch medium kick. This time, Zach Boss reverses that fate, ties up the set.
Okay, 1-1. And I mean, I think outside of like one match that went 3-0, like haven't all of these been going to the last game? I swear.
It definitely feels like a vast majority of the games have been extremely close, like dead ass, like final round. Yeah,
3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 3-0, 3-2, and then there's a 3-1 and 3-0 in the first round of loser side. So yeah, we've been going the distance a lot here.
here low on the drive. We'll see, man. His perfect parries on fireballs have been very on point as well today. Most players seem to have been burned out with a little bit of scrambles. I'm not sure Zach Boss intended that, but regardless. Oh, Chris actually beats it out.
Good. Oh no, he just missed the meat timing. Yo, when did he get his drive gauge back?
Legitimately, the moment he got it back, he was scheming on it, plotting on it. It's at a level 2, one of my favorite combos.
Explosion Ninja!
That was tasty.
You know, I always joke that if you actually just twist the pronunciation a little bit and mix it between Japanese and Chinese, it almost sounds like the Wind Dragon boba milk tea.
All right. I'm gonna put that in as an Easter egg.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, just taking the throw this time. Zach Boss wants to stick his hand in the blender. Does tech. You see the perfect parries on the fireballs was so on point, but Zach Boss didn't drive rush behind it this time. He just walked forward and blocked and actually was able to be in range to punish the same medium kick, drive that whole hit to momentum and victory. What a calculation.
Man. Yeah, okay, that time he did go for the level 2 and the level 1 just in case. That level 2 could kill, didn't quite do it. So here we go, had to spend all of that. So Chris T starting off with the 2 bars and the OD fireball into the drive rush.
Yeah, both through the 99-second fireball, but the OD priority. Oh my goodness, the OD Hazanshu ground bounce punish counter on that bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, is it projectile invul the whole way? Because I swear it looked like he landed on the fireball. I gotta check, dude.
And then, rise that heavy kick frame or kind of frame trap-ish that we saw where he against Snake Eyes earlier. Chris T was able to thwart it with the jab this time, but both players extremely close. He just swings with a DI, knowing that Zach Boss has no drive at the moment. Jump in. Zach Boss has been so much cleaner by anti-airing that, but just as I say it, the crouch medium kick just in range. He puts him in the yellow right before the level 3. The CA, I should say. I think she's alive, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, barely. Oh, they tried to chip him, but it was too late or something. I don't know.
Did the DP does not come out? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to wait a little bit for the run to make sure he didn't do it too early, so it missed her wake up, and then got into a window where it wasn't cancelable anymore. That was rough. He definitely wanted to run DP for chip out.
LOTGCS. If Chun-Li does the air combo and then lands and juggles at the level 2, she's out of juggle points, so after the level 2, she can't do more stomps. So that's what Zach Boss did, so he had to go straight into the raw level 1.
Oh, okay. Again, look at the anti-airs have been so much better for Zach Boss. This has really been what's turned this set around. Garbage stand fierce. Chris has looked for it a couple of times, found it that time.
Dang, okay, so yeah, OD Hazanshu is projectile invincible lower half of the body, frames 7 through 21, but then full body projectile invincible from frames 22 to 28. Yeah, so there you go.
Okay, so yeah.
Crazy, okay.
When the only fireball he woke up with it and beat Zach Boss's fireball, Chris. What a way to steal that.
I was so sick. Wow. So round 1 start fireballs again. Obviously, Zach Boss not discouraged from the time that Chris did the OD fireball at start.
Oh man, finally finds a jump in. Zach Boss's anti-airs have been so on point.
Got him. Oh, and the counter hit confirmed too. Nice.
It sounded like Chris did Tatsu, air Tatsu. So we got the juggle point, the force knockdown stable. We side switch with the Dragon Lash. You know how we do.
Do I agree so much, Phoenix Skull, dude? Like Chun-Li's always been kind of like, you know,
not the overhead Zach Boss, not letting Chris T rest for a second. Reset, puts himself on set point.
Yeah, no, Chun-Li with all the stances and stuff like that and all the crazy head stomp shenanigans, she's sick in 6. Like, this is one of my favorite Chun-Li iterations, honestly.
And Zach Boss, PNW in the building right now on set point. He tried the driver's cancel with a gap again, but Chris interrupts.
Yeah, I see Danny Pham showing up here in the chat, rooting on his PNW boys.
Oh, he had the buffer, the light kick into the OD Jinrai buffer. That's a nice tool. that light kick from Ken can really be a great turn stealer.
Yep. And here we go. Almost burnout, no life. Oh, this is a tough situation. He had the reaction, though. And he goes for the level 2 instead of the level 1. Thought maybe if he went with a level 1, he could say, dude, how many times has he landed that now?
The reset, yeah. We saw the Filipino Man earlier. Now Zach Boss putting it to use. Got Chris T just like Filipino Man did, but the Dragon Lash cancel. Catches Zach Boss trying to take his turn after blocking the normal. We're going to a game 5.
Dude, this is just showing you how tightly contested this West Coast is right now. We have had so many 5-game sets over here. It's been amazing.
Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna need new water here. The way this has been going, step kick pressure.
Ouch. God. Oh, I wasn't sure
scary.
Blocking time, yeah.
Chris T has worked his way towards this corner. He's gotten it. He tries for the run cancel. Wanted the big reward. Yeah. Zach Boss, though, great discipline defense, and the counter hit came out. I don't know what Chris was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris definitely wanted to do that empty run under him to keep him in the corner, but didn't let himself run far enough. And so, yeah, that's helped Zach Boss a lot because Zach Boss is the one with the corner position now. But he burns himself out.
Man, Chris has been so good at blocking the overheads from Chun-Li. Blocked almost every single one of Filipino Man's. Look at the save for Zach Boss, but that slide has been a problem.
Watch out for run deep.
And that's why we saw Filipino Man, right? He was like spamming the slide a little bit, not spamming it, but definitely like countering the run attempts with the slide. He closed out around like that. Chris T now on set point.
Yeah, now it's Chris T with the set point here. Zach Boss with the valiant effort here, but Chris T is just like, why do I have to take all these Chun-Li's down in the final round? But look at this. Error right there. Execution error from Zach Boss might cost him.
You never want to see a drop like that. Chris T, OD on both sides here, and he just checks the drive rush afterwards. Oh my goodness, both players not letting the other one gain any ground.
Okay, got the anti-air. No cancel. Oh, he didn't want to burn himself out. He doesn't want to burn himself out, but actually, he might want to do it now because he can get the level 3, but it was blocked this time.
He wanted the overhead again. Chris T has been stuffing all the drive rush cancel attempts. He's just been leaving gaps.
Okay, but he does make it out from the cross-up. We didn't get the cross-cut or auto-correct from Chris T. Still a chance here. That didn't combo for Chris. He gets the throw. Last chance for Zach Boss. Oh, he tried to walk backwards or something. Got caught low. Chris T moves on the loser side of the bracket and will go on to face Snake Eyes. We're getting a classic Chris T Snake Eyes matchup. Let's go.
Yeah, Chris, he identified that it was going to be enough chip damage, right? So he was like, I'm going to bet on it. I'm going to bet on the crouch medium kick into the OD Jinrai, few block. And then, you know, obviously the chip out will happen. He got hit doing something. So unfortunate for Zach Boss to drop out right there. He had the meter to threaten, but that's kind of the mind game that's played at that point, right? And Chris T just committed to the pressure. Paid off for him in the end. Yeah, losers finals up against Snake Eyes. Classic battle, as you mentioned. 09er duel, right? Again, a Wednesday Night Fights classic. It's fitting that this is going to be going down here in losers finals for a chance at JB and Grands and then a chance at Capcom Cup.
Dude, I got to tell you, man, like, even though, like, all these sets have gone 3-2, right? So, like, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the sets that we have watched out of, I think, 8 sets or so have gone 3-2. And this tournament has still felt like it's been flying by, dude. Like, I can't believe we're at losers finals already, but these matches have just been so good.
Yeah, definitely amazing matches so far. Chris T and Snake Eyes, here we go. 2 of SoCal's finest losers finals. When I get to face JB for a chance at going to Ryu Goku, going to Capcom Cup. Oh my goodness, already the spacing. Staying outside that fierce range, cleanly punishing it.
Good perfect parry on that fireball and then drive rushing right in there. But gotta find a way through this wall that is Chris T right now. And look at this. Snake Eyes just deciding in a little sequence right there, a little flurry of button presses. And then back to patience here.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of patience shown here until somebody gets that first hit. We're gonna start seeing it pop off.
When we first saw that medium punch, we're like, is this really good? Doesn't even combo on the first 2 hits, and doesn't, like, sometimes dude, it's such a good button, dude.
Yeah, no, I've hated that thing since I've seen it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially honestly in this matchup, it's quite good. I think.
Right. You could tell who played Zangief on release and who fought Zangief on release.
Yeah, exactly.
I was definitely one of those people who played Zangief, and I was like, "Oh, he sucks in this one. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna be so good." And then Capcom was like, "All right, here's your buffs," and then everybody was mad.
Yeah, it's quite good. See Snake Eyes, yeah, there it is, trying to catch Chris T advancing. Definitely one of the strong buzz. You see him just controlling that neutral space a lot with stand medium kick, stand medium punch. Then he's gotta walk into Zangief's range to get his range going. And that's always not a place you want to be, especially when you're behind and Snake Eyes can just sit on the lead. Level 1 though does catch the reach.
Yeah, Snake Eyes went for that Oki route there instead of the air Borscht Dynamite route right there. Interesting.
Oh my goodness. Perfect parry fireball and just one stand medium punch. He knew that the Tara combo was too far away to connect, so very smart from Snake Eyes there.
And that light punch from Snake Eyes was just far away enough that it didn't hit, so he didn't get the drive rush cancel on it. I'm surprised it didn't come out on the whip.
Christy, how brave are you, bro? He goes in for another throw. Oh my Snake Eyes. Walking for an extended period of time. The jab into the low right there. He tries to bait something out, but knowing he can take another throw or two, just down, backing, and waiting for his opponent to do something. Beautiful reaction.
I can't believe Ken's jumping heavy punch didn't win. Because with moves that hit low enough, they hit Zangief in basically the waist or the shins, and it like there's just no invincibility there. No, oh, that's a punish. That's gonna hurt.
Ow. Drago throw away from death. Yeah. Chris T here.
I didn't even see a punish counter on that, which is weird, but.
That was definitely an ambiguous jump over right there. Ended up staying on the same side. Oh, not a big combo, not a big punish, but the lights will do it eventually.
Oh, man. Zangief has seen the lights right here, so. Oh, Christy. Yeah, nice corner carry, as usual. What a backdash. Wow. And then the patience. You see the backdash into nothing. Oh, this. Ow, okay. Goes for the Oki setup here, because he's got a burnt out Chris T. Oh, this is so brutal. Oh,
hey guys, it's one of them rounds, you know what I'm saying? Even fading away, doesn't get punished on the lariat. Okay. Doesn't get caught reaching finally on the neutral jump.
Yeah.
And Chris T got his drive meter back.
Wow. And then just in time. And now he's got to be careful, because even if he drive impacts, he could still die from the button, but the crouching medium kick is going to take it. Again, Zangief, obviously it's not cancelable, so you can't drive rush off of it, but taking that out of account, Zangief has the longest range on a crouching medium kick in this entire game, outside of, Dalsum obviously has stretchy limbs and stuff like that, but for crouch medium kick, Zangief has the longest range.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. And you see the range, the normal differential is definitely on display here when it comes to just how Snake Eyes is going about playing the ground game against Chris. And yeah, this is what we saw one of Snake Eyes' opponents do before, right? Like start relying on the fireball a little bit more just outside that range. Does open you up to fierce. It does open you up to level 2, but he's got to get to level 2 first. Yeah, he tried. He wanted the fierce right there, but he tapped it. He didn't hold it.
Nice. Got the counter hit confirm. And Chris is looking great here in the corner.
Wanted the reset back to back with the headbutts. Like I said, was CTE to his on gift.
There it is, the meaty drive rush SVD. Goes for the sweep that time. Did it from a range that I don't think Chris could have punished it with anything.
Chris, you want to be ahead, right? So you can at least make Zangief come to you, so you can kind of play footsies a little bit more, with a little bit more variation.
Oh, was punished, yeah, but nothing too badly right there. It was just crouching light kick. Too far away to get into a light punch to cancel into drive rush. Not that time! Close enough! He's gonna go into the level 2. How much damage can he do with the OD Borscht Dynamite here? No, he doesn't go for it. He didn't think it was gonna kill. Too many lights at the start.
Exactly, too scaled at that point. Snake Eyes saving his meter.
Oh, back throw into the corner!
Oh my goodness, and Chris, he's pumping it.
Did you see Snake Eyes just wake up and just walk, dude? That was crazy.
He knew Chris was going to back up, and oh my goodness, gets caught committed to a button. Snake Eyes here on set point.
Because, even at that range, even with Chris burned out, I think he could have punished that sweep on block. But, Snake Eyes was just that confident with it.
Look at this, the crouch medium kicks, the stand medium kicks, all the buttons. Finally, though, Chris T finds a whip punish on the knucklehead. Fireball again, yeah, he's just been tapping the fears. He hasn't been holding it for the armor, surprisingly.
Oh, just built the level 2. Wasn't going to go for it right there just yet. Nice. Catches him out of the air with that standing heavy kick. Chris T, he's got that level 3 all ready to go. If he takes another tiny hit and gets into C, is he dead? Oh my God. Okay, CA is on deck. CA is on deck for Chris T. He can get a good clean hit. Oh no.
No, Snake guys, the footsies are too strong, man. When he has a life lead, it's just ridiculous. Like in the round before this one, when Chris did have that life lead, I was like, okay, Chris can kind of make Zangief come to him, so you can like surprise your opponent and walk forward, and all of a sudden the range isn't what the opponent thought it was going to be, right? You got to sneak buttons in that way when they have to walk to you. But Snake Eyes was still ready for that. He was still ready for the walk forward stand medium kick just outside of range there, just outside of range of crouch medium kick in this round. And we're going to see a rematch of winners finals.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, honestly, like Zangief, this might be like one of the best suite of normal moves that he's had in a long time. The range on the crouching medium kick. We talked about the standing medium punch chop, the standing medium kick, which is really good as well. He just has a really good suite of normals. Now, they're not easy to use because you can get drive impacted a lot if you're just spamming them, and the ranges are weird. A lot of the buttons are very whiff punishable. But if you have a control of neutral like that, high level neutral plus Zangief is terrifying.
As we've seen on display from Snake Eyes time and time again. Before we get into that grand finals, I do want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors that make Wednesday night fights happen, of course. As James said earlier, big shout outs to Bait, always coming with the heat when it comes to fighting game collabs and beyond. Honestly, they've probably got a collab with one of your favorite IPs, and it's probably fire, the stuff that they put out. So always big ups to Bait. As per usual, you can see the Third Strike collab being rocked by some of SoCal's favorite children. Sherry transplant, but you know, she's been here long enough. She counts.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bait always on display. And of course, Zenny in the building as well for us. The official eyewear of Wednesday Night Fights. You see James has it on. Zangief has it on in grand finals. You know where to get the 10% site-wide discount as well with Level Up 10.
Yeah, and one of the cool features that they have on their site is that if they're, it's not for all the pairs of glasses that they have, but on certain ones, you can actually use your camera and like do a, like you just use it to look at yourself, like as a selfie cam, and it'll put the glasses on you. Like it'll actually figure out where your eyes are and put the glasses on you, even when you turn your head and stuff. So you can see what you kind of look like with the glasses on, which is actually kind of neat. So yeah,
we're getting to the future, slowly but surely. We're getting to the future. All right, but yeah, this is gonna be grand finals, everybody. Again, it's gonna be JB versus Snake Eyes here. Winner goes on to Ryu Goku, goes to Capcom Cup. JB's got that winner side advantage. He was very close in the winners finals, right? Went down one of the very numerous sets today that went down to final game, final round. We saw that incredible display of fighting game skill between the two. We'll see how that intel aids them or hinders them in grand finals. It's gonna be an interesting one. I believe we're got Snake Eyes in the room. We're getting JB here momentarily. You're not quite going into it yet, but JB will be here. Looks like there's some side discussion happening. I like that. That's how you know we're gotten to the high level.
Yeah, and again, shout out to everybody tuning in here and watching some high level action over here. And again, this is just to get into Capcom Cup. We're so close to finding out everybody who is going to be competing at Capcom Cup. I saw some people say that, they almost kind of want JB to make it because then if they do a random draw for like groups, maybe they'll put JB and Lex in the same group or something.
Wow.
It'll just be funny.
Wow.
Someone just wants to see the world burn, I think. But
it happened to Mena and Kaba last year, and now they're like, we want this to be a staple. Like
that's right.
Every year now, two training partners, two, basically brothers, whether literal brothers or metaphorical brothers, they just gotta go. They gotta go face each other.
Yes, Pee-wee Silky, I think that's what it says. These are live. This is live. This is happening. Oh, no, I failed. I always, whenever people ask in the chat if it's live, I always have to respond, no, this is pre-recorded. So, yeah, Pee-wee Silky, this is pre-recorded. So I knew you would ask the question at this exact time when we were recording it ahead of time. So
That's
There
why
we go.
James isn't allowed to enter tournaments.
Exactly.
The foresight levels are too far beyond our mortal
Exactly.
comprehension.
I am from the future. I have seen it all. No,
Yeah. He knows when you're gonna wake up DP every time, which is every time, to be fair.
I wish. People have watched me on stream. They know that's not true.
You're just disguising it. We understand you can't get caught as a time traveler, so you gotta throw some games here and there. I get it, man. I'm not third eyes open, James. All right. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And again, both these players are having discussion right now. Again, this is for a Capcom Cup spot, right? There's no more games preceding this. This is the one. So obviously, everybody wants to be as prepared as possible to get into this one. It's going to be great. But any indication of the rest of the matches tonight, this is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this set is going to go because, like you mentioned, it was 3-2 last time. It was so close. And one thing about Snake Eyes, and again, I often use him as an example of this because whenever I watch Snake Eyes streams, like, he'll fight some character and then like he'll die to some like random gimmick and he's like, what, that character can do that? And then like he researches it and he runs into that person again and then just destroys them. Like it's crazy how quickly this guy learns. But again, JB obviously clearly one of the strongest in the West for a reason.
All right, so here we are, Grand Finals, NA and Canada West for the regional finals of the World Warrior to get into Capcom Cup. JB winner side, Snake Eyes loser side. Let's get it popping. JB already got the corner, already got a throw tech bait out from Snake Eyes, and now we throwing for real. Oh, and Momo again.
Dude, Snake Eyes has been falling for that from JB constantly today, and JB starting with a perfect.
Man, staying high, kept the stove on. Now he's got to feed the streets. JB back on the corner. You already know this is my 9 to 5.
You saw Snake Eyes with a little micro stand and try to get JB to start walking backwards. And then he came out with another crouching light kick, but JB staying steadfast with that crouch block. Oh, what a whip punish. Can't get to the other side, though.
Man, he is catching JB, trying to walk away from him, though. Tagging him with the lows left and right. JB holding on to his drive meter for dear life. Gets a perfect parry after the headbutt. And now gets another jump in. Snake Eyes, I don't know what happened, brother, but you're going to have to figure it out for game 2. JB 1-0. Just like that.
I feel like that was both times those jump-ins connected that for some reason Snake Eyes didn't think he was all the way in the corner. And so he thought maybe JB was going to go to the other side or something, but he just ate 2 of those jump attacks like meaty like that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like trying super hard to perfect parry the jump-ins and like it's just being late, so he's getting hit. But like even then, you should be holding back while you do it, so you should block. So I don't know.
Oh, trying to get something out of him, but the counter hit on that standing medium punch gets all 3 chops. Awesome chop.
Sending the enhanced whirlwind. He got the enhanced dash behind it because of that.
Oh, not sure what Snake Eyes was doing, pressing buttons there, but he did get out of the corner.
Rolls up on him.
Jump back away. Get away from that throw. He wasn't able to react to that drive rush in time. Just the defense from Snake Eyes. Wonderful defense.
Drive rushes him away. Tired of that pressure. Cuts him off at the pass. Yeah, Snake Eyes. That was one of the big things that led him to success in Winners Finals. Was being able to crouch light kick a lot of the drive rushes or just in general the advancements from JB.
I really like that ending too because I saw him get that light hit and I was expecting him to go drive rush into more stuff and I was like, that might not kill. And I think like JB was expecting the drive rush cancel as well, and when it didn't come, he just got SBE. Caught by surprise.
Man, what a perfect parry for Snake Eyes, but then he thought he was in range of the tornado. And that when you parry, it does extend your hurt box horizontally. I can't believe he actually didn't get caught by that level 2. He wanted to, but it's out of range.
All right. Oh, wow. Just see how you walked up far.
That's what we were talking about, right? Like, when you have the lead up against Snake Eyes, you can make him walk to you. So you can surprise, walk forward a little bit, catch him off guard with a light punch, a faster button that he's going to press. Beautiful stuff.
You know, I talked about this when we were doing commentary for the UK region, right? That's one of the things that you got to do against Zangief. You can't always think that he's going to SPD you every time he has the ability to SPD you, because then you'll never be able to fight him.
Yeah.
You got to take those risks.
I remember saying, see JB come into the back dash right there. He's very wary of the SPD, always a threat in the shadows, but a big whip punish. Esar. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe a bait out, yeah.
Oh, perfect parry. Oh, he's gonna kill him. Even scaled all the way to 50%. This should be enough.
He did. Oh no, wow, it's actually mad scaled.
Whoa, okay, that was way more scaled than I thought. Because usually I see that SPD after perfect parries of 720s, it still does a lot, you know?
Like it. Oh my goodness. And I think Snake Eyes recognized wasn't a counter hit or anything, so I don't think he was gonna get a combo off of it. Let it rock a little bit longer and blew up JB's scramble defensive timing. That was real nice.
A nice check right there from JB with a crouching light punch, gets the counter hit, and now gets Snake Eyes reaching again. Snake Eyes has just been getting shimmied all day.
You think Zangief's gonna listen to hands and arms inside the vehicle? Definitely not.
Fair.
Cares not about your directions. Oh my.
Ow. Uh-oh. Yeah, he gets the juggle. What a reaction. What a confirm.
Oh, say you ain't going nowhere.
Wow.
JB though, here we go. We got to set it up. Bring in the categories.
Yeah. Good defense. Snake Eyes gets hit, but I mean, for, you know, all things considering, this is not terrible situation for a Zangief player.
Okay, little fake save jump, gets the throw off it.
Tries to get a back dash. He gets the punish counter, and he's going to go in for level 2 for the side switch.
Oh, who's next? You're next, Rashid. Brings him down. Oh my goodness, the Fierce catching everything. You ain't going nowhere. Spine Buster Party, plus 30.
Yep,
oh, the stomp frame kill.
Oh. Okay, got him, and the side switch, that's super important, but remember, no pressure after that now. Aha! No drive impacts for you. JB should take this round, and he's not even gonna risk it. He's just going straight into oh, actually, he burned himself out, so he had nothing left in the tank. Had to go for the level 1 there.
Indeed, a super Rashid kick. The modern SRK. Oh, stays just outside, stay in medium punch range, and whip punishes it. Oh, but this time he tried to get into range, got caught a little bit slow, drive rushing back in. JB relentless right now.
Oh, did he jump? Oh, he backdashed. And he knows the maximum punish too. Look at this. Zangief is there forever, but he misses the 1 frame. He missed the 1 frame, and he reset with the headbutt.
I think he would have killed with the really hard combo, which is what he went for.
Nice.
Oh, and he dodges the drive reversal. JB, these drive rush cancel S baits. At first we saw the level 3, now we see the drive reversal. Get out of here.
Yo, you got red. JB is that match game right here. Remember, Snake Eyes is coming from the loser's bracket. Even if he wins the set, he needs to win another set. But if JB takes this game or the next game, he is in Capcom Cup.
Love JB's reading the situation right. He's been saving those for super clutch moments where Snake Eyes either has a big threat or needs to get JB off him. He showed him the drive reversal on the driver's cancels before too, so beautiful adjustment.
Taking advantage of the burnout. Oh God, I thought he was gonna hit the wall. Oh, now we're at the barrels over there. I was expecting maybe to see some little chickens, little baby chicks come out of those.
And there's the driver's cancel again here, right? Snake Eyes. Oh, and then he cuts him off on the raw driver. He was too far for the throat chop. Oh no, and he builds to level 2. How much can you get off this? That is the question. Oh, the overhead immediately parry is not available.
Okay. Oh, I can hear the birds. They're free. They're free running across the floor, just like JB is free to get in the Capcom Cup if he can just get one more round here.
They're migrating to Ryugoku. They want to watch some sumo matches before Capcom Cup. Get the throw in the corner. Oh, he's cooking him again. He's on his way.
This is what always happens in the final rounds. You know, you always see these. Oh, okay, this is important here. Back throw. He get meaties. He just tries to bait something out. Oh, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, he tapped the parry. He wasn't expecting it afterwards. Hey guys, it's a big SPD here. He's right back in the match.
Snake Eyes actually do this. Can he make the cover? He tried to bait it out again. He tried to bait the drive, but you're right. He's gonna get the hit. Not gonna get the level 3 just yet, but the Esar is coming out.
What's the mix-up here? Oh, and he tried it again. JB going to Capcom Cup 11 in Ryugoku, Japan.
There you go, Rashid, with the Isar coming in there. I mean, look, we've got the Russian Cyclone. Nah, not good enough to fight the Arabian Cyclone, baby. So there it is. JB is going to make it into Capcom Cup. And so representing West Coast, I mean, again, for me, the three best players in the West Coast right now are Chris CCH, JB, and Nephew. And guess what? All three of them are in Capcom Cup, along with Mr. Noah, the Prodigy.
Indeed, man. Titans coming out of the West, definitely raised up to all of the players that have qualified out of this region. For sure, you always know. As the residents of this region ourselves, me and James got a little bit extra love for him. So glad to see Nephew, Noah, the Prodigy, JB, Chris CCH, all represent. Nice little spread as well, of course. Got JB in the building. We got PNW represented well with Chris CCH. You already know he's going to be putting bodies in bags up there. So, yeah, man, hell of a tournament. Hell of a run from JB. He was ready for the Zangief. He looked more ready for the Zangief in grand finals than he did in winners finals. Just in general, some of those hard call-outs against the drive rush counters, like the drive reversal and the level 3, just so clutch, so good.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said,
drivers cancel counters. That's what I was looking for. My bad.
It feels right to have, JB in this Capcom Cup. I mean, obviously, we've known Snake Eyes forever. We were also happy when he made it in last year. Couldn't quite pull off that second little miracle here this year, but so close. Grand finals, even on the winners finals match, came down to, final game, final round kind of situation. But I do believe we should be able to get JB on here in just a second. We'll be able to talk to him. And so we're trying to set that up for you guys. But thank you guys for watching. It is not too late for a direct contribution to the prize pool. We are at a $269.69. I'll just say that much, okay? So $269.69. Again, shout outs to Rotary Lover for the $65. Actually, it's the $67.19 donations. J&V, of course, with the Christmas present of $150. So first place is actually going to get $161.81. So again, thank you to all you guys out there. Also, direct donations coming from ServeBot Frank and Ganier Alvarez. And yeah, so thank you guys all for the direct contributions, and thank you to everybody who input one of those custom codes, one of those codes for the 25 cents.
But that's on top of the top 8 payout as well, right? First place getting $2,000 for the World Warrior Regional Finals victory. So that's going in JB's pocket as well for his trip to Japan for Capcom Cup. No, again, a lot of people were cheering for him, so I'm glad he came through. And yeah, it's just been, I feel like it's been his year to kind of break through that plateau that was hindering him before, right? Like, he was just outside. He won plenty of tournaments, don't get me wrong, but he was definitely like trying to break through that ceiling that he had hit for himself, right? I feel like this year he has definitely done that in multiple occasions, in multiple ways. So it's just great to see somebody really do the work as well. Like, he's talked about it, right? Like, he talked to a psychologist, like C9 got him specialists when it came to competition and stuff like that. So because of that, he stepped up in pretty much every way possible. And so I just want to applaud the fact that he was ready to do the work and put aside ego and put aside all the bullshit that comes with bitching about fighting games. You know what I'm saying? And just to be blunt about it. Just to be blunt about it. Look,
man, I mean, I've been seeing all the conversations online. I swear people are just like, there's something in the water right now. Like, I feel like, some of us have like the Joker or the Scarecrow has poisoned our water supply or something, because people are being salty online these days recently about all the fighting games. So yeah, absolutely. It's always good to see, when players are just putting in the work and just doing well over here and qualifying for these kind of tournaments, man. So it's just a fantastic to see. And like you said, JB, it's so important that Cloud9 getting him like the sports therapists and stuff like that, psychologists and such a valuable thing to have, because again, as much as like people are going to talk about knowledge or execution or finger dexterity, so much of these tournaments is just mental state. Is so important.
Yeah, most definitely. So JB, we've been informed JB needs a couple of minutes, so he's going to be joining us in a little bit. Again, we're going to get a winner's interview going here. Congratulate him on his Capcom Cup journey. He's been really working his ass off for it. You can see streams all the time. Obviously, like we talked about, part of SFL US this year. Been traveling to different tournaments as well, but Yeah, to qualify through the regional finals, one of the last chances people have to qualify, right? And there's no more open brackets left to qualify either. All the open brackets are done. Really, it's just regional finals that we're waiting on to close out and decide the full participation list in Capcom Cup. So glad to see JB clutch it out. I mean, these got to be one of the most sweet victories, right? Qualifying this way after, I mean, fighting tooth and nail throughout the whole season.
Right. Traveling everywhere too, right? Cloud9 helping him travel. I mean, going to Singapore's and Japan's and everywhere.
Of course, joining his brother, right? You know, that's awesome too. Both of them being able to qualify for Capcom Cup. Lex under C9 as well. Brothers of Destruction going to be wreaking havoc in Ryogoku.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because like you know, some people in the chat, you know, were talking about Ending Walker. Yeah, Lex was the one who kind of took that spot because he had the most points out of all 5 weeks, and Ending Walker missed 1 week of their World Warrior because he was in Japan at the time, and so then he lost to Broski in the finals, and so Broski and Lex were the ones that took the UK spots out there.
Yes. Indeed, man. Yeah, and then of course at Kings of the World we saw Emperor qualify as well, the offline event that took place in the UK. So yeah, man, big ups to Emperor qualifying through that way as well.
Let me check to see if I can actually find the list over here. I know I just retweeted it recently, but oh gosh, where is it? Nope, this is the that's the wrong social media site here.
Says the social media site that JB needs 2 minutes for. What's going on? It's been longer than 2 minutes, JB.
Yeah.
What's going on? You using that $2,000 to subscribe to some things or what?
I think so for the Salt Mine League events over here, the players that they actually got in the Capcom Cup from their regions were Lex, Broski, Takamura, Salty Kid, like I said, who was able to defeat Garnett in grand finals today. Phenom, then Juicy Joe made it in as well.
Juicy Joe, let's go.
Yeah, and Gigi Halabel. And you know what the crazy thing is? If I'm not mistaken, Juicy Joe is literally the first JP to make it in the Capcom Cup.
That sounds right.
JP has been 0 for the longest time, and he's made it in there. So with Juicy Joe making it, and then Salty Kid making it with Kimberly, there might only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters that didn't make. No, God, there's no Dalsum. None of the Dalsums made it. That's crazy.
Monsieur Crimson did not, and then you said Garnett lost to the Kimberly player, right?
Yeah, but I guess I'm in Japan. I mean, that was always a hard region, but you know, obviously Waichi Mochi didn't make it in there. So, dang, that's crazy. Okay.
Isn't there one more Japan spot like they haven't had the regional finals yet, right?
No, that's right. They have not. I think they still actually have to do their week 5 and their finals, or did they finish the week 5 one?
Okay, I'm not sure.
Okay,
but you know, you're probably right because I feel like I would have heard who qualified through like the overall point earner. So
yeah.
So yeah, Japan, I mean, like you said, you got Waichi Moshi, you got Torameshi, but we got JB in the building right now. JB, can you hear us?
JB, you there? You there?
You know, one day he'll hear
it. We heard him for a second there. So
one day.
It's all good. Yeah, a lot of people, of course, still have to play the regionals. I mean, we were supposed to be done pretty much with everything until that postponement.
They can't hear me.
Oh,
and like,
wait, JB, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Wait, you guys can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, so I am having trouble using my camera because I'm streaming, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
It's so weird. Yeah. Like, how do I turn off my camera on the thing on my stream?
Yeah, it's Windows, man. One thing's got hold of that camera. Right. Like, it's tough, right? So.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna end my stream and try again. I'm so sorry. All right, guys. Love you guys, man. I'll restart my stream in like 10 minutes right after I'm done with this so we can talk, but BRB, all right? BRB.
I was going to say, just put up a handsome picture of JB.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. No, we should put up a picture of Lex. We should just put up a picture of Lex just to make him mad.
No, it still won't let me use it for some reason.
Oh, have you quit?
Streamlabs? Yeah.
You have to quit it because it's still holding the camera.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Windows, baby. Let's go.
So dumb, but all right. Here we are.
I swear Windows should just have like this program where you just open it and it shows what owns the camera and you can just slide it around. Like, right? I mean, like, come on. Jeez,
I don't know. Technology, am I right, James?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Speaking of technology, how about all that Rashid work that you were doing today? I mean, again, you've been fighting, you've been traveling everywhere, trying to get into Capcom Cup, playing in all these tournaments and stuff. How does it feel to finally get into this Capcom Cup?
It feels so good. Mostly because I'm so happy to join all of my friends and all of like, actually not all of, but my family, Lex. I'm super happy that we both get to represent Capcom Cup. We get to represent New York, Honduras, everything in between, you know.
Cloud9, yeah.
Just Cloud9, exactly. Sorry, I meant to say Cloud9, not Capcom Cup. So I'm super happy to be there and join everyone who's also there. You know, like there are a lot of people I look up to there, and I feel really good right now.
Okay,
nice.
So I had a couple questions. First, I wanted to, you obviously thought that probably you were going to face Snake Eyes in this tournament, right? I assume that you... So were you doing extra preparation for Zangief?
So I did most of my preparation for like Filipino man. So like I had like some notes here, right?
Yeah, I love notes.
Nice. Okay.
But most of it was for Filipino man. For Snake Eyes, because it's Zangief, it's really just comes down to guessing. So in a long set, you really just gotta like you gotta just be ahead of the rock paper scissors. There isn't really much to do in that matchup except just guess. So for Snake Eyes, I was just going with confidence, knowing that I feel like I'm a little ahead in the mind games because I practiced that matchup a lot. Practice it with people all over the world, you know, Mena, Junior, Kobayan. So I was pretty confident.
Okay.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, the car wheel call outs and some of the drive rush cancels as well. That was one of my favorite parts for sure. But just in general, I was saying this during the broadcast that I really feel like this is a huge year for you in terms of like maturity and growth as a player, right? You've talked about like the different type of like mental work you've been doing on improving as a competitor, and that you captained your first team in SFL this year. Obviously, you've been in SFL for many years, but you were a captain this time. Do you want to? I would love to hear you just speak about like that process, like your journey over this year and where you're at as a player now versus where you started.
Yeah, so honestly, I think that my entire fighting game career, I've kind of just been riding a wave. I think I've been following a lot of like players that I know kind of really don't train as much. You know, players like Nokudu and Punk are players I look up to, right? People I hang out with and talk to almost every day. They don't train nearly as much as you would expect, right? They sure play a lot, they sure watch a lot, right? But they really don't train as much. The thing that I had to do was I had to put my ego aside because I'm a person who thinks that if the other person can do it this way, I should be able to do it this way. You know, so I really had to put my ego aside and realize that I need to train harder than anyone else is training in order to be just a fraction, even if it's a fraction of what they are, I'm still going to just do my best, you know? So leading up to the regional finals, I did nothing but just play this game 12 hours a day. All right, kids, that's unhealthy. Not really 12 hours a day. Right? I played about 7 hours a day, let's say.
Well, I mean, this is what you do, right? This is your job, right? Obviously.
Oh yes, of course. So like streaming it obviously was part of it, right? Watching it was part of it. Training was part of it, you know. So so I really just put together a game plan that works for me, and I just went with it with confidence, and it worked out. So I'm really happy.
I have a question for you. I'm trying to start some shit here. Okay. All right. Look, as a person who has had many fights with my brother, okay, because of Street Fighter, you know, if Ringe somehow pulls you two into the same group, right? Are you taking Lex out for free? Are you taking Lex out for free? I want to hear this. Come on. All
right. You know what? I'm not the right person to be asking this because the last few times that me and Lex have played, he has washed me. So
really?
Yeah, it's because Gal is broken, you know, to be honest, and it's definitely a bad matchup for Rashid. So, you know, like that's the only real reason. I feel like I'm still a much better player than him, you know what I mean? But he still has Gal, you know, so whatever at the end of the day. But yeah, so of course, I'm gonna play my hardest, and he has so many. He's only in his like early 20s. Like, no way I'm gonna give it. He has so many years left. No, he's done. He's getting cooked. He's getting cooked. Absolutely.
I was the younger brother in my relationship, so you know what? Go Lex! Go Lex! No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, man.
As an only child, I don't relate to sibling warfare. But JB, last question I got is just something simple. Like, what is the thing you're looking forward to most about going to Japan? I mean, I feel like you've been there before. But...
I'm just looking. No, I've been to Japan twice already. I was just there for the Japan premiere.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't do too well. I think I got like 17th or something like that. All right, not to my standards, right? And so I was I trained a lot, and I'm mostly looking forward to just meeting the people who are there who I haven't met yet, people from all over the world. Shout outs to the World Warrior, like what do you call it? Like the format, right? That lets me meet all these players worldwide, right? And lets me train with just literally world warriors, right? So I'm really excited for that. And of course, Japan is amazing. So I'm super happy to be back in Japan.
Hell yeah. Well, that's about it for me, James. You got anything else?
The floor is yours, JB. Is there anything that you want to shout, like, tell people how to follow you on socials and, find your stream and stuff?
I just want to shout out everybody who watches and supports Street Fighter. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of how I perform in Capcom Cup, I know there's been a lot of discourse about whether fighting games are something that's worth it. And I do think that fighting games are worth it as long as you're having fun and you're staying healthy. Just make sure you find your own way to have fun in it. That has nothing to do with winning, just learning in general. And thank you guys for always supporting.
Yeah, man.
And I guess that's it.
Go ahead.
Keep going, brother. You can go as long as you want.
No, that's literally it.
No,
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that it's a great message. I love that, make sure you're still enjoying the game. Make sure you still have the fun out of it, because sometimes I feel like people forget that when they play fighting games and you're just watching your rank go up and you're like, I can't get into master, learn, have fun, and it'll come with time. So
100%.
Not as rapidly as it came for you though, JB, because you jumped in like
I've been a competitive player for a long time, probably not a long time, but maybe about 7-8 years now. Wow. So this is only my second Capcom Cup. So regardless, I took a lot of L's, and I'm gonna continue taking a lot of L's, just like everyone else is. So as long as I learn from them and have fun in the process, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Really excited. I mean, I feel like out of the West Coast, like, you are definitely one of the players that should be representing. So congrats again.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys.
Just want to applaud your mindset, putting your ego to the side, doing the work is incredible stuff. So big ups to you, man. Thanks again for joining us. Congrats. See you in Japan, my friend. I'm looking forward to watching you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Get back on your stream now. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, everybody.
All
so
right.
we're going to be closing down the show. Thanks again to JB for holding it down with us. And congrats, James. As usual, it was a pleasure.
Of course.
Holding it down with you, my man. Happy holidays to all the folks out there, all the winter festivities going down. A lot of holidays going down right now, a couple days as well. So big ups to everybody. Hope everybody is just having a good time. And now more than ever during this time of year, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And we'll see y'all soon.
Absolutely. Peace.